Holy shit, we're live. What the fuck?
We're late.
Well, we're live, though. That's what counts.
Real quick, chat. Learn to fucking read. Holy shit. And that's me saying that. The amount of people who said, "What, this is the last one," is mind-boggling.
In any case, yeah, it's not the lastest. It's the latest AAA ever. Did you guys ever in Ghost Poo, Ghastly Full 3 triple capital A's, anything ever go on this late ever?
No.
Peak success, new record. Holly puts on the latest AAA ever. I like it.
The most recent, newest one.
Yes. Now, I've been screwing with my audio levels, especially that of the desktop audio. So if Sinatra's low, let me know. If I'm low, let me know. It's the mics suck. Sin, did you start out with a USB plug-and-play mic, or did you go right to XLR?
I got an XLR right off the rip. My first mic was an AT2020.
Really? That's a good mic.
It's same price as the Blue Yeti, so I said, fuck it, might as well get this one. I didn't know shit at the time.
Right.
It's like, this looks fancier than this, so it's probably better.
Yeah. Well, it does look fancier. I mean, but there's certainly, the Audio-Technica 2020 is certainly not the same price as a Blue Yeti now. Not even close. What was it? Were you buying it out of some guy's trunk in an alley? Where did you find it the same price as a Blue Yeti?
Guitar Center.
Huh. All right.
Hold on. Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti microphone is $96. AT2020 XLR, $100.
No.
Yeah.
What's Shelly's mic? What's your second mic? Is it an
AT2020?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Wow, an AT2020 is cheap. One, cheaper than I thought, and two, definitely higher quality than a Blue Yeti. Fuck.
Oh yeah. Like here, look. Here.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, fucking bitch has got her wires up. Now I'm on the AT2020.
Yeah, it's okay. Keep saying things?
I am saying many things on the AT2020 instead of my SM7B. Things are being said right now, currently. Drunkle has gone on a mission to Tibet to, quote, find the magic tree and save the world and himself. We wish him the best on his epic quest. From Sam Silent.
Godspeed, Drunkle. The magic tree will be yours. Okay, so go back to your sure.
Hold on.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, you sound better. There's more low end. It's a richer sound.
Shelly doesn't have much of a low end voice.
No, I hear that. God damn it. Okay, yeah, but your AT2020 though, you also need cables and cloud lifters and mixers.
Not for the AT2020. For the SM7B, you need that. Anything XLR, you need an interface, which you'll get with any. But I like having the control with the mixer and the interface over just the little knob on the back of the Yeti.
Well, fuck yeah. There's all sorts of things that are better about XLR. But, anyway, it's,
This is a microphone story time.
Well, yes. We could talk about other things. Is it late enough for Far to get on? It's 9 a.m. Far's at work.
Fuck job.
Yeah, I know, right? I heard a lyric the other day that made me think of content creators on YouTube. This isn't a job, it's work. I'm like, that's good. That's good.
Accurate.
Yeah. You
Accurate.
know what I mean? I thought that was pretty fucking good. You can work around the house and you're definitely busting your ass. You're not getting paid for it. If you know what I mean. Or you could be. Someone could slip you $20 for having helped them paint their house or whatever. It's not a job, but it's definitely work.
You mean like they can slip you $20 on streamlabs.com/polydub?
They absolutely could. And if they slip me $20, they would get a naked Eva Green, which, is always nice.
Who doesn't want to see that?
I know. I was wondering the other day why naked Eva Green is never laying in my bed smoking a cigarette when I come home. I mean, what the hell?
No, that's something we could all enjoy.
So, I was telling Sinatra before we went live that something he told me that I went and told this girl that I thought was a good idea ended up causing an argument.
It doesn't sound like my advice at all. I don't think you did it right.
No, I just repeated exactly what you said. Okay, we were talking about, I think we started talking about weighted blankets or whatever the fuck. And,
oh,
no, I know where this is going.
I think I do.
It's like, well, I have my own blanket, so therefore I don't fight over blankets, right? It's like,
dude,
Shelly has hers and I have mine and it works great. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. So I went and told a lady friend of mine. I said, how about this? Separate blankets. And she said, that is the most distant bachelor thing I have ever heard. Like, you could sleep alone.
Yeah, I could, but I'm choosing to share the bed with you. I just want a blanket on my end so I don't have to wrestle it away from your fucking bare-ass strength.
I hear you, because she tends to roll in only one direction. So by the time half the night has occurred, she's cocooned in all the blankets. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah. Like, I'm on depending on how you're looking at it, I'm on the left side of the bed, she's on the right, and she rolls to the left. You know what I mean? So she rolls up in the blanket in the wrong direction. No, but
Wait,
she accused me of wanting.
You sleep on the right?
Yeah, no, the other way around. I'm sleeping, like, if you're like laying in the bed and you're looking straight down, I'm on the left side of the bed. So like from the head of the bed towards the foot, I'm on the left.
Oh, you and I sleep on the same side of the bed.
Oh, this is, there you go.
Closest to the door?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
You're gonna have to sleep on the other side when you come over. You know what you should do if you go, oh, you think that's distant? Bring a sleeping bag.
Why did I think of that at the time? Okay, she accused me. She said, that's you trying to maintain your bachelorhood while being in a relationship. And I said, no, it's what? I said, how do you figure that? I'm not trying to say I want to go date other girls and, whatever, all the other things associated with bachelordom. I'm not saying that.
No, I just like to be warm at night.
Yeah. I said, it's just about blankets. And she said, no, it's an unconscious indicator that you want to stay single. Because
Did you meet this girl in school?
What's that?
Did you meet this girl at your university?
Never date a psychologist.
'Cause that's what it sounds like.
But she is. Never, don't ever do it. And this isn't the first time.
Did you say, no, it's a conscious effort for me to be warm at night?
That's exactly what I said. I said, yo, chill, Sigmund. It's me wanting to just have a blanket. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
Do you stay at her house or does she stay at yours?
I stay at hers because she's closer to, like, she's like 3/4 of, she lives closer to my university than I do.
You should just bring a blanket and hide it, and then like take it out in the middle of the night and be like, "What? Oh man, where did this come from?"
Oh, honey, you gave me a blanket in the middle of the night. That's so sweet of you.
or you could just. My brother did this once, and I will never forget it, and it's part of my life now. He drinks Bud Ice. And I said, why do you drink Bud Ice? Everyone else drinks this, that, or the third. He's like, because nobody likes Bud Ice, so I get to have all of it. I don't mind the flavor of it. So it's fine for me, but no one else will drink it. So I always have Bud Ice.
That's why I order anchovies on pizza. No one touches it.
And that's part of the reason why I got a weighted blanket.
Landing on weighted blankets. Go ahead.
Part of the reason why I got a weighted blanket because she doesn't want to sleep under it.
Thank you, Snubs YK, for the $4. Reject naked women, embrace paratrooper kitty.
No, you don't have to reject the nakedness. So here's what you do. You're looking at the bed. top down, like you said.
Mm.
Queen, I assume.
Yes,
Put
it
her
is a queen,
blanket down, and then your blanket over it. So that way, when she rolls, she takes her blanket but leaves yours.
yeah. Ah.
So you have like a little crossover. You have your little Venn diagram in the middle,
Yeah.
but then on either side, you have your own blankets.
Yeah.
You're not building a pillow wall in between them.
You know, there's something I could do. You want to talk about some Freud-esque unconscious behavior? Honey, I feel that I would sleep more comfortably with a body pillow. And she's gonna be like, okay. And the body pillow just gets put right between us, you know, of something. True pillow wall. One long, solid pillow wall.
Gonna build a big, beautiful wall.
It's gonna be huge. It's
Huge.
She threatened me over it. Because I had this standard. I am never sleeping over or staying with you, and it threatens the relationship if you come to bed in a flannel nightie.
She said that to you?
No, I said that to her. I said that to her. Yeah, she threatened me about wearing a flannel nightie. Yeah.
Look, man, I don't know. She doesn't want you to have your own blanket, so.
Nah, because flannel nighties, like, that's like what grandmas wear.
What, you mean like a nightgown?
Yeah, like a full-on, like, ankle length.
Like a muumuu?
Yeah, kind of like a muumuu. Like, well, doesn't a muumuu stop, like, you know, like at the knee or whatever?
I don't know. My entire muumuu knowledge is just from that one episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same here. Yeah, for super fat people.
Did he? That stopped at like shin level.
Does it? Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a cartoon, so it's kind of hard to draw. He's got stumpy little legs, Homer.
He does.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah, so I can't deal with the, like, you know, if you have a woman, okay, who's in her 20s, who's wearing, like, a flannel nightgown, comes to bed smelling like Night Gay with her reading glasses on to do her knitting, like, no, I don't have a gilf fetish. Like, what the fuck?
And, like, you don't want to see your super hot girlfriend dressed as Fat Homer.
No, I don't. And she goes, but they're really warm. I said, I didn't even know she owned one. I just said, oh, they're super warm. I'm like, put another blanket on top of the bed, another comforter, another whatever you got to do. But you know, that's the line that I'm drawing. And she said, okay, fine. I will never wear any old woman gear of any kind to bed if you promise to never fart in my bed. And I was like, okay.
You wait till she's asleep.
Well, fuck yeah, absolutely.
Look at Shelly in the chat. 2 blankets protect me from Sin's farts.
There you go. See?
They are necessary.
Molly Okami. Holy shit balls. Tonight's title is an understatement. Yeah, I know. It's just... Well, okay, because here's the thing. Sinatra said, well, why don't you just do a noir bar? And I said, yeah, but these aren't noir bar-esque stories. There's no lists or stuff to bance over, whatever. Drunkle's not here because I was... fuck Hondas. 2 bombs weren't enough. Buy American.
Yeah, Drunkle was just like, okay, I'm going to bed. I mean, we tried to get a hold of him, but...
Yeah. It just sounds shitty. It is. My car is over at my friend's house. I took a lift home and got here super fucking late. And... yeah, so anyway, super late AAA. Here we are. Yay. Ooh. See? Jessica Alba would never wear a flannel nightie to bed. Look what she's wearing. Sexy silky lingerie.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Torches ATL 94. Thank you for the... That's a hell of a title. a name. Thank you for the $5. I was catching up with Monday's episode when I saw this one on my feed. Do you actually beat Drunkle for latest? Yes. Yes, this is peak record.
Well,
No, well, no, the latest would simply not doing it.
Which is Monday's show.
Yeah.
So Drunkle is still technically late from Monday.
Yeah. Oh no, Fake Gamer Cat, you're not wrong. Like it's pretty goddamn late. No one's saying like, why isn't Drunkle here? No, Drunkle's not here because it's the middle of the fucking night. That's why. I
think he went Betty by.
Yeah, understandably. And it became a question of whether we were going to do a AAA or whether we were going to just do nothing. And do nothing wasn't an option. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
Yeah, it's same thing we had like with Monday.
Yeah.
We're just doing a thing, so it's not gone.
The Jedi Ghostburst says, how the hell did you kill a Honda? I thought only I could do that. Well, that's a good question. I don't even know what's wrong with it. Gamervaline DM'd me and was like, well, okay, what happened? I'm a problem solver. What happened? I don't know.
Of course she is.
Well, yeah. The army, military, engineering, mechanical types, right? It's like something went wrong with something mechanical. I must fix thing or shoot it.
That's exactly how I feel about a lot of things.
Yeah, it's difficult to blame her. I understood where she was coming from. No, look, here's the thing. Something's wrong with the electrical. There. That's as far as my mechanical knowledge takes me. Engine won't turn over. Battery's dead. Try boosting it. No dice. Dash lights don't come on. Nothing. There's no engine turnover. It is like dead. And even running my friend's car, booster cables that I had in my trunk, attached and letting his car run on my battery for like 5 minutes and then trying to turn it over, still nothing. So dead battery combined with blown fuses, I don't fucking know. I'm sort of at a loss on this one.
Yeah, I'm not a car guy, shockingly.
Yeah, same here. I don't know. Imagine if you owned an electric vehicle. Imagine how many electrical problems you'd have then.
Bloody fool.
Torches ATL 94, thank you for the 950 and the haunted duck. You make fun of my username that I totally didn't make in high school. You're gonna get creepy duck. Also, let's go flood Drunkle's Twitter with love. Torches ATL 94. I thought that was a reference to the guy who tried to blow up the what it was in Atlanta in 94? The Olympics?
I don't know. I thought it was a reference to the Unite the Right rally.
There was a Unite the Right rally in 1994 in Atlanta?
No, I didn't. I thought 94 was just a number.
Oh. There was a Unite the Right rally in Atlanta?
It was some southern shithole.
Charlottesville.
Same thing.
Oh, well, yes. Georgia, Carolinas, same thing.
Yeah, it's same place.
Yeah. Fucking secessionists.
Yeah, there's something I wanted to say. The car. I am constantly going back and forth between, man, a Tesla would be awesome. Look at gas prices too. Man, if there's an EMP attack, I'm going to want a car from the 70s. Like, there's no in between in my head.
Right? M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. Hey guys, I would be giving more, but I need to pay a bill for my brakes on my car tomorrow. No idea what the price is going to be yet, so I hope it isn't going to be too crazy. No, man, don't ever apologize for whatever it is you're generous enough to give. It's fine. Car expenses? I, above all people in this situation, am
Drunkle's in
understanding where
chat.
you're coming. What? Is he?
Yeah. Tell him.
Oh, yeah. What Discord are you guys in? Oh, yeah. Mine. Because I didn't think we were going to do a, whatchamacallit.
But we are doing the whatchamacallit.
I thought we were going to do a Noir Bar, so we went over to Noir Bar.
Oh, and a Philly Gills is in chat. What up?
Okay. So let's switch to barroom chat. Sinatra.
Want to just switch to the AAA Discord?
Or switch to the AAA Discord. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
he's over there. That's easier. Let's do that. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Okay, no, he just left. God damn it, where'd he go?
What the fuck? Oh, he's in the barroom chat. Oh my god.
Drunkle, come on over, Red Rover and whatnot. You ever play Red Rover?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay,
was
good.
a fun game to clothesline your buddies.
Yeah, it was. It really was. Let's bring it up when he gets back, because I don't think they played it in Britain.
Well, it's probably called like Red Colonist or something.
Red Coats. It's going to be called Red Coats.
Red Coats.
Yeah. Drunkle.
Went into the bar room as you came out of there. We must have seen, we passed each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I saw you, but
I was calling out to you, Sinatra, Polly, and I actually heard I saw Sinatra whisper something into your stupid Otter ear, and you just put your head down and carried on walking.
Well, we're
Please
having an
get up a little
argument
bit.
because he wants the left side of the bed, but he knows that's where I sleep, so it's,
Hey.
How's it going?
All right, man. You okay? I didn't even know this was on. Right, I still had OBS open from when we were just hanging out in the Discord earlier.
Ah.
Oh wait, and I was just playing a game, and I went off, put on some food and everything. Came back, sat down, and I just heard, "You bloody fool."
well, I texted you a few times.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why did somebody time out Zombie Teddy? Oh, was timed out by Zombie Teddy. Okay, I got to read more clearly. I don't even know what's going on. All right, who wants to do some snooze?
Sure.
We're only, holy fuck, way fucking late.
4 hours late.
The people
You
have
just
been
wanted to
waiting.
beat me in lateness, didn't you?
Well, you're technically
hold on.
72 hours late.
There we go.
No, I informed everyone it wasn't happening.
It does
was
not
that-
matter.
There was no, that's not being late. That's being absent. There was that time when
Okay, that's
the
fair.
clocks changed, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought they went the other way, so I was 2 hours late. But
I mean, that's not your fault. That's
You-
Britain's fault
you just
as an
had
entirety.
to fucking beat me, didn't you?
Yes.
Mm.
I was on the throne.
And for
of
the record,
lateness for
our
a couple
clocks
of weeks.
change. For the record, our clocks change this weekend, I believe, right?
Oh no! Oh, we're doing this again.
that
See,
right?
this is Britain's fault. Why aren't you on time with everyone else?
Don't blame Britain. This is the sun's
Yeah, March 13th.
fault.
No, this is the stupid farmer's fault. I don't think
Yeah,
we have this issue
farmers.
anymore.
I don't think we do. No, personally. I mean, now that it's so they could work longer, wasn't it, in the winter? More daylight for them.
Now we have portable daylight in the form of
Yeah.
bright lamps.
Let's just get rid of fucking daylight savings, mate. Daylight wastings. Oh, all right.
I agree.
Yeah, listen, that's something I
And
could.
real quick,
All right.
can I nominate one Phil Gill in the chat for a wrench?
Can you what?
Can I nominate Philip Gilmore in the chat for a wrench?
Sure. Where is Phil? Hold on. Where is he?
You only get one nomination a year.
Yeah. And he's
I
using
feel
it
like
on
this
you,
is the
buddy.
best use yet.
Hold on. Where? I don't even see him. Where is he?
The one that says Phil Gilmore.
Yeah, I'm looking for that one. Well, okay,
It's,
hold on. There's one person. Listen, okay, just hey, listen here, fucktard. I realize Twitter works. I love that. That's his name. It's,
Oh, fucked our 5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Twitter works, but you know what I don't have is Twitter on my phone. You know what I didn't have?
Yeah, that's
My phone. So I was doubly removed from being able to use Twitter.
You know, I
Yeah,
was
no,
thinking about that the other day. Like, it might have been you or somebody else. Like, how do you leave the house without your phone?
It was in my
Like,
bag, and
it's
I
just-
left my house without my bag. I thought my phone was in my coat, and it wasn't.
It's just second nature to grab your phone. But then I left my house without my phone. I was like, oh, okay.
That's
So I left
there's Phil.
I left my phone at the office and didn't notice for like an hour.
I've left my phone in a
Moderate.
different room, but never left the house without it. But then I'm one of those people that before I leave, I go keys, wallet, phone. In
I
that
always
order.
check for keys and wallet. Phone, it's usually like in my coat pocket, so I don't feel it when I tap my pants.
Really? Wow, we got different priorities. I'm like, cigarettes? Yes. Lighter? Yes. All right, I'm good. Cool.
Yeah,
That's your everyday carry.
I mean, that's first and foremost, man. Because like, I can have a car and a phone, but if I don't have my cigarettes, like, Sinatra, you've driven back to your house for your cigarettes, haven't you? Haven't you?
Oh, a million times.
Yeah, same here. See, it's just I'm not stopping and picking up a fresh pack when I got one sitting right there, and I was just too stupid to remember it.
The only time I'll do that is when I have like less than 5 in the pack.
Yeah.
I know what you're gone to the pub without my tobacco before. I'd be like, shit. But actually, like a shop is closer than my flat is, so I'll just go and get some more. I'm going to need some more at one point anyway, so hey, I've just saved myself some time in the future.
I've never understood the spectacles. I've never understood the spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. Why are you checking to see if your testicles are still there?
Just because it rhymes.
Yeah, well,
it's called marriage.
Well done. Well done. That's good. That was good. All right, let's start with some depressing news because the rest of the news we have is
Sorry, you weren't. Were you trying to say testicles or spectacle?
Both, actually, and then it became a Franken word. It really was.
Okay.
I was trying to say spectacles, but testicles I knew was right after, and Space Cadet Polly ready for launch, and I just overread them, and that's what happened.
Why was testicles after spectacle?
Okay. So I guess there's a background. Okay,
now.
When somebody will genuflect when they'll cross themselves, like in Catholicism, the joke that runs off of that is because you're starting forehead, midsection, shoulder, right? So it's
wallet.
Yes, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. It's an old joke off of that. And so you're leaving your house, you're going to check for the things that you need, and somebody in chat crack that genuflect joke, crack the cross yourself joke. And I was like, why are you checking to see if your testicles are still there? Jokes are always funnier when you explain them.
It's a marriage thing, Polly.
No, but without even knowing what the hell I was referencing, you managed to make a pretty good joke out of it. So, well done. Well done. I didn't even know what was going on, and I managed to impugn the credibility of marriage. Well done, Drunkle. Well done.
No, that wasn't. You weren't explaining a joke. You were giving me the origin of the joke.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. I didn't know. I've learned something new.
Actually, that piece of humor has its origins in 15th century France, where a man was heard to say, nobody wants that.
They didn't have spectacles back then.
The French are pretentious enough to have spectacles back then, aren't they? I think people just wandering around with 2 monocles.
Yeah. Yeah, how's everyone's Lent going, by the way, Molly? Okay, I'm just throwing up a little cross there. It's mine's going fine. I don't miss sugar at all. Okay, so
I forgot
sugar.
I forgot to give something up.
Yeah, all the sugar, man. Well, it's not too late, Sin.
No, he's for Lent. Sinatra gave up Lent.
Oh,
Huh?
it is technically correct, but simultaneously undermines the entire purpose.
Can't argue with theology, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, it's people are asking where's the news, so by all means, let's do the news, and we'll start with depressing. Yep, it happened. U.S. strikes harder at Putin, banning all Russian oil imports. There you go.
Oh man, those prices are going up, up, up.
Yeah.
I love the way you guys say Putin.
Well, but
he must hate it.
there's a story coming about that, by the way, so it's good.
Putin.
Yeah.
Ooh. Putin.
I think Darren Root just called us boring. Well, I'm sorry. I think we're pretty interesting.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think we're hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well informed and
chatty.
here.
Fancy. jaunty even.
Oh, jaunty.
Yeah, I'd say we're
Full of
jaunty.
mirth.
Yes.
Mirthy.
Murphy? Yeah. Mirth doesn't sound like a good word, does it?
No.
It's like he's someone's a bit mirthy. They go, oh shit, are they okay?
Professor
they need some
Knapp says
vino?
he gave up hope for Lent.
Oh, well done.
So it's good. Oh, fuck.
I gave up on saving money for Lent. And I'm just going to pretend it's my choice.
Russia claims to have found U.S.-funded biolabs in Ukraine. Great.
Oh, fucking
Oh, yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
They've been claiming a
sa-
lot, though, haven't they?
in the same way uranium enrichment facilities were bombed by Putin. Sure they were. Putin. Okay, so there it is. Washington, D.C. from the Associated Press. Striking harder at Russia's economy. President Joe Biden. I see. Yeah, they're striking harder at Russia's economy. Is that the story? No, that's what we call priming. Hey, this is a bold move on his part. Only when you get to the second paragraph does it say Americans will feel pain, comma, too. At the pump. And they didn't use N dashes, guys. They used M dashes. So you'd really know. Biden acknowledged, declaring defending freedom is going to cost.
I like how it's costing us, actually, and not them.
What's that old line? Many of you are going to freeze to death this winter, and I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
Or in the words of Captain Zap Brannigan, stop dying, you cowards.
Yeah. The imports have been a glaring omission in the massive sanctions put in place on Russia over the invasion. A glaring omission. Only when people started pointing out we're doing everything that we can say that we're going to do, and a whole bunch of news entertainers that are hot to trot for war and American involvement in war, I should say, are like, well, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? We're all really rich and we get shuttled around. We're not part of the hoi polloi fucking proles out there. We don't have to go pump our own gas.
Yeah, did you see, what the fuck was his name?
Not that I have
he had
a
the
car
show
to
on
put
Comedy
gas in
Central.
Right now.
Colbert?
Yeah, what about him?
Oh, Colbert.
Yeah, Colbert.
Yeah, Colbert.
Yeah.
He said something like, this is a sacrifice we are willing to make. Like, who is we?
And who are you
George
talking
Takei
on behalf
said the same
of?
thing.
You scumbag.
Who are
And
you
they're
talking about, and who are you talking to, Stephen?
And who are you speaking for in your own imagination? Who elected that guy to speak on behalf of the majority of
Anybody?
Americans? Yeah. We're willing to make this sacrifice. To what? Do you really, Russian oil, and I'm sure you guys know, cannot be purchased right now. It reached an all-time low of $18 below market value per barrel and still wasn't purchased at that amount. 18 under market value.
Bargain.
Well, it is. But nobody.
I was tempted to pick up a couple of barrels, just to sit on them for a little bit.
Yeah,
It's more stable than Bitcoin.
That's sweet Russian crude. Well, most things are. My girlfriend's more stable than Bitcoin.
The one who won't let you have your own blanket.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, give me a sound check in chat. I feel like I'm much louder than the gentleman. You tell me. That's what
You're
OBS.
not allowed your own blanket?
Yeah, this turned into this whole thing. Sinatra, I thought, came up with a pretty good. What?
That was you're all right. Don't worry. I heard it too, Sinatra, about it. Wasn't your head?
Okay.
What happened?
It was a squeak, but don't worry.
All right. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, okay. Sinatra came up with
wearing glasses.
Sinatra came up with this really good idea of, I have my own blanket, Shelley has her own blanket, we sleep in the same bed, it's great. And I guess,
you and Shelley sleep in this? What?
No, Sinatra and Shelley. Who's on first?
Okay, all right. Sorry, it was the way you worded it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, all right. So the anyway, and I brought this up to my girlfriend, and she said this is an unconscious indication that you want to remain a bachelor.
I mean, you've got a master's in psychology. I don't think she's like really allowed to be making that call. Is she?
I only have a bachelor's, and she is a psychologist.
Well, yeah, but she's a woman.
Touche.
True.
Touche.
You know
Yeah.
what she's doing there? She's not spitting facts, mate. She's feeling feelings.
That's a good point. You know what? I'm going to retort
turn
that
it
one
around.
time. Your feelings do not constitute a psychological analysis.
Yeah. Like you think it's a
Let me know how it
subconscious
goes.
need to stay a bachelor. I think yours is a subconscious need to be fucking clingy. I think you're afraid of being
Nice.
alone, is what you should say. Why are you afraid of me having my own blanket? You have abandonment issues. Turn it around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What?
Oh, Shelly with the reasonable advice there. Start stealing the blanket from her while you pretend to be asleep, and eventually she'll realize that she needs her own.
You won't.
No, she won't. That's not a woman's attitude. Well, a woman's attitude
It's not, is it?
will be nag until you eventually just let her have the blanket, because being cold is better than listening to the sound of her shrill tones.
No, you got to start dealing with the shrill.
No, you know what? I'm gonna.
Once you overpower the shrill, shows she has no power over you.
Yeah. Well,
But then, I mean,
I don't know. I think
Take a
that
while.
I think that you had a good suggestion there that I'm going to adapt to my own needs. Is bring over a blanket, and she's got one of those beds that there's actually a big space between the bottom of the bed and the floor, and I'm going to put a blanket under there. And as soon as she falls asleep, I'm going to pull it out and pull it on. So she wakes up and there's a blanket there, right? And then she's gonna be like, "Did you bring over your own blanket?" Yes.
And see,
What if-
I'm not leaving you yet.
Yeah.
But what if she finds it before? Like, you're fucked. She's gonna like, come into the living room like, what the fuck is this?
Mr. Dubenstein?
Yeah, well, she's not walking in with a fucking inflatable doll. What the fuck is this? Like,
Dude, yeah, it will be like that though. Look, if she's saying, "Oh, it means that you've got an unconscious desire to stay a bachelor," then she's probably going to find a blanket under the bed and think, "Oh, he's clearly sneaking out in the night and cheating on me." He's got. A
Shelley
to-go
said, I
blanket.
nagged and nagged until I was done being cold, and then I got my own blanket. Yeah, don't give in to the nagging. You have to show your will is stronger than hers.
Oh man, it is a woman's goal in life through nagging to wear a man down to a mousy little nub of a human being. I swear,
Yeah.
it just.
What they don't realize is me. Again, me. This isn't all.
You're
But
not speaking for all of America.
no, I
Yeah.
am speaking for me. I have
No Colbert's here.
an incredible ability to be as annoying as humanly possible.
You?
Oh yeah, I am
I ain't
stubborn.
saying shit.
I am stubborn as they come. So I'm like, oh yeah, is this what we're doing? All right.
See,
I mean,
okay,
it's
see,
like training a dog.
look at Pop Tart in chat. Hey, Pop Tart. I just told Chris when he moved in he needed his own because I don't share. I'm an only child. See, now that's the kind of woman I need in my life. A woman that's just like, well, you could just use your own blanket and then we wouldn't have any beefs because we're still sleeping in the same bed.
I don't get what the problem is anyway.
Yeah,
It's,
she's the one who made
it's
a
a
big
strange
deal out of
one.
it. Yeah.
But,
All right.
you know, people who study matters of psychology are generally fucking mental themselves, aren't they, Polly?
Well, yeah, they can, physician heal thyself is a joke that I'm constantly saying where, she'll like display an obvious neurosis or psychosis or pathology of some sort or another. And do you have any idea the rage she flies into when I say, and how does that make you feel?
Oh, that is fucking brilliant.
She gets so mad. It's
That's good. That is good.
All right, let's move on to the news. There we go. Polk County teacher accused of biting 2 students over a jar of pickles.
Jesus Christ! What is that? The teacher?
Hey. That's the jar of pickles.
No, that's the mom of one of the students. This story
That is a headline. Mate.
Yeah, I've got a few hot ones for today. In Bartow, Florida, shocker, a Polk County teacher, never read the first line. A teacher, Rhonda Rice, told school administrators she was, quote, just playing around the students Kathy Toro, a mother, says, I think she needs to learn what she did, and what she did was wrong.
Like training a dog, rub a nose in it.
Well, she needs to learn that biting students is wrong. And where are your editors, Channel 8 News? And what she did was wrong? Did Kathy Toro really say that? I don't think she probably did.
I mean, it's quoted.
Anything that falls between quotation marks must obviously be exactly what was said.
All right.
I mean, that's the intention, but Toro said she contacted 8 on your side after months passed without any action taken. Toro's 15-year-old nephew is a student at Bartow Middle School. In mid-October, he and another student were working at the school when Rice tried to take a jar of pickles.
And thus the story began.
Yeah. Her nephew and another student tried to take the jar back. She just bit them on the forearm, and, of course, they released and she was able to get the pickles, but there's other ways to do that, said Toro.
What? Why was there pickles?
So many questions. Like, the students, okay, why were there pickles? Why did the students grab the pickles? Were they trying to run away with them? And then why did the teacher go full cannibal to get the pickles back? Were they hurt pickles?
Why was it such a triggering scenario for this woman?
I don't know. Maybe the full moon came out and she just went full wolfie. I don't know.
Do you like the fish from Finding Nemo? My pickles. I realise that saying the fish from Finding Nemo doesn't really narrow it down.
Serpent for loading 3. Do you think Joe Biden having a hand in gas prices is the ultimate insider trading, considering all the money his son has in oil? I think that's possible, but we'll never get an answer to it.
Yeah. Dave Steve tell you, yeah, latest meeting, whatever, later not, that ratio sucks. You need to get your shit together like Drunkle and Polly can never do and smash that like button, fuckers. Yeah, that's
accurate.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah.
It's not that we're bad, it's that Sinatra's so perfect.
Also accurate.
Cereal pickles.
Yeah. And Pop-Tart's right. The canoodling and cuddling can still go on. I don't understand her problem. If anything, there's extra cotton and fluffiness involved. Canoodle.
I like that.
Yeah, it's good. Good. Okay.
I like a canoodle.
In case there weren't enough unanswered questions in this story, Toro, the mother, also said, quote, even if it was, and she did lick him, I don't believe she did. It's still not acceptable to me. What?
She licked him now?
Well, that's the first time that the word lick comes up at all. So
a bite and a lick. Give me my jar, you prick.
Even if it was, and she did lick him, no one had referenced anything with any tongue action up until this point, Toro. What are you talking about? Who wrote this story? It's very stream of consciousness.
There's a lot more going on here, I think.
I didn't bite their forearms. I merely licked the underage students. Oh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What goes on behind closed doors and beneath sealed jars?
In an unexpected, shocking move. In the meantime, she's no longer working at Bartow Middle School.
Oh, no.
She was put on paid administrative leave, pending a review.
Awesome.
Yeah.
She's basically on paid holiday. But, right, I'm finding a life loophole here. Get a job as a teacher, bite a kid.
Yep.
Boom. You get paid and you ain't got to go to work.
Yep. I don't feel like going into work today. Okay, I'm going to go in just long enough to bite a kid.
Yeah. It's okay. I've got tenure. You got
I don't think middle school teachers get tenure, but it's fine.
But apparently they don't even get jars of pickles.
Yep.
He's willing to fucking fight literally tooth and nail for them.
And tongue. Tooth, nail, and tongue.
And tongue.
Sinatra, look at this. Jack in the Box owns Del Taco now. They bought it for $585 million.
I don't have any of that near me.
What? You don't have a Jack in the Box nor a Del Taco?
I mean, neither do I, so don't feel bad, Sin.
Oh.
Nothing.
I thought you'd care. You have Taco Bell though, right?
Yeah, that's it.
You eat Taco Bell, right?
I have.
I could hear the disappointment.
Yeah. Taco Bell's
I mean,
like some
I
of the
am-
best junk food out there, man. I'm not claiming it's
Yeah.
nutritious or nutrition.
That's not
It's-
bad.
It's not food. It's not meant to be a meal. It's meant to be junk food. It's like a bag of chips, but it's delicious.
The only time I drink it
Drink it.
or eat it is when
Okay.
I am ridiculously drunk.
Andrew Thorston, Jack in the Taco. Oh no. Oh no.
There's actually Taco Bell in the UK.
Have you been to one?
No, there's not. There's not one in Derby.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were Taco Bell. I could take a trip.
Yeah, you should try Taco Bell, assuming the tacos over
Drunkle's
there like they are
Food
here.
review.
Yeah.
I'll be the new review brah.
Okay, and in this story, it's directly related to the Golden Otter card. Australia Post parcel containing $2,000 worth of cards crushed. I feel sick. Look at this. Can you imagine that?
Crushed.
I mean, thankfully, cards are flat, so
Well, they're rare Pokemon cards. Not as rare as the Golden Otter card. For a mere 1,000. It's fine.
I don't know. This is worth 2,000 apparently.
Well, there might have been two Golden Otter cards in there. You never know.
But okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, and if you fold them up, they lose their value. That's why you get a crisp, clean one here. An Australia Post customer blasted the service after an expensive parcel arrived, damaged with its contents entirely exposed. That's what happened with my fleshlight. A man has ordered a selection of rare Pokemon collector cards, and he said they were worth $2,000, but when they arrived at his house, he feared they were destroyed. Honestly, just look at this box. It looks as if they literally played football with it. They mean soccer. It's Australia.
I don't
Fucking
know.
Australians.
I mean, it could still because you punt in American football.
There is punting.
Yeah.
The thought of his rare cards being damaged made him feel sick.
I don't know, man. This is like every package I get from FedEx.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to go to the PO box today.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, look at it. That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's like, seriously, what the fuck?
I'd be pissed if Mark got.
I love it so much.
You tell him, Steve Dave. Hold on.
Hey, fella, do you like Kern's bread?
Well, gee, I don't know. I guess.
You gotta be positive.
Jim Henson was a nut back in the day. Jesus. You tell him, Steve Day, thank you for the $4. Also, bi-weekly paycheck donation because paratrooping cats are a wonderful addition to the proper union of militant animals, Puma, Otter Marines, paratrooper kittens, and perhaps Navy Gators? Yeah, the paratrooper kittens and the Otter Marines work together, certainly. But I don't know about the Gators. I think they would just be unwelcome meth-fueled Floridians.
I mean, like our current Floridians.
Yes.
Just say Floridians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Folded golden otter card. Thank you for the $10. I'm useless. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, folded golden otter card. Yeah, once they're folded, they're only worth around $10. But it's greatly appreciated nonetheless, because, on the rarities market, it's still a thing. It's official.
Yeah,
Jack in the Box now owns Del Taco.
Good for
Yeah,
them.
I like it's official. Like there's been rumors.
I was hoping for a better reaction this time. Didn't happen. All right, moving on.
It's all.
I'm sorry, I don't-
Am I the only one that found
any...
Jack in the Taco hilarious? Apparently.
I mean,
Taco on a box.
It's
clearly.
But Jack in the Taco. It's like
Clearly.
Jack off in the taco. Do I have to explain the innuendo here?
No, but if you do, you're just going to ruin the already tenuous joke.
It's not tenuous. I mean, what do people call it anyway? Jack in the Crack? Oh, yeah, you don't have one, so you probably don't call it that. Yeah, everyone calls it Jack in the Crack who happens to have one. It doesn't live in the sticks.
How you been, Sid?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Just busy.
Moving along. All right, pipe up. Michigan man pleads.
No.
Michigan man pleads to trying to steal a helicopter to free COVID patients from hospitals.
Wow.
Hey, you haven't felt
What was
pepped
the
by
charge?
Just wait, because this is just full of golden
Ground
nuggets.
Theft
You
Hero.
didn't like the Del Taco story? If you don't like this one, I'd check for a pulse. An Omer man accused of threatening to steal a U.S. Coast Guard helicopter as a plan to attack a hospital and then release those being treated for COVID-19 has accepted a plea deal. Jesse T. McFadden, 71, Ultra Chad.
Fatty.
Okay. On the morning of March 7th, appeared before Bay Court wearing a brown Trump 2020 no more bullshit hooded sweatshirt and a camouflage Vietnam veteran baseball cap. McFadden pushed a walker through the courtroom to his seat at the defense table.
But he was expecting they wouldn't be able to see him because of his camouflaged cap.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, Michigan man is a step up from Florida man, isn't he?
Well,
Fuck.
yes, he
Someone
is.
said, was it Ranting Monkey?
Because what was the charge you asked? Well, he pleaded no contest to one count of possessing a loaded firearm in a motor vehicle. Wait, what? Hold on.
That's illegal?
When you're trying to break into a Coast Guard base to steal a helicopter to run attacks on
Okay,
hospitals?
yeah,
Yeah, it is.
It is frowned
Yeah.
upon, yeah.
Yeah. McFadden went on to say he was going to the U.S. Coast Guard station at Saginaw River in Bay County to get a helicopter or a boat. He was willing to do either. There's his shotgun, his Mossberg. He was ready to go. And he had
Phil
high brass
said, don't worry,
buckshot.
Polydub. I said taco box, which means two vegans. No one said a word.
Well, good. We can commiserate together.
I got $10 here from Olded Folden Cotter ad saying, I'm. It's just one word, I'm. Cryptic. Yeah. Thank you, Olden Folden Cotter ad.
You all right? Good.
No.
Oh.
I've been feeling like shit.
Dispatchers also told police McFadden may have been a former Michigan militia member who could have a machine gun or an M16 with him. No, he had a shotgun, you fucking...
A machine gun.
Yeah.
He could have a machine. I love how they say that. Like, it implies visions of, like, somebody walking around with an M16.
To me, when they say, like, oh, he's got a machine gun, I think for your average moron, it implies a gun you can actually sit in, like an artillery piece, you know?
Mm.
Because they're stupid. Yeah, in any case, the story goes on. At 10:37 a.m., McFadden arrived at the Coast Guard station. He tried punching a code into their locked gate, unable to gain entry. McFadden had a conversation through a speaker with personnel inside and threatened to ram the gate. He eventually drove away from the military base. But at 11:17 a.m., a Michigan State trooper spotted the black Ford Explorer, you know, the one with the machine guns, parked at a Speedway gas station. Its driver's side door
Like
was open.
Terminator?
Yeah, and its engine was still running. This was the condition they found it in. Dun dun dun. Okay. So they approached him to engage him in a conversation. As the two spoke, Hampton Township Police Lieutenant Michael Wedding snuck around to the passenger side, ninja-like, opened that door, turned off the ignition. In the passenger seat, beneath a black leather jacket, was a 12-gauge Mossberg shotgun. He could have literally grabbed it with one hand, pulled it up, and came out shooting. Once McFadden saw that Wedding had the gun, he slapped the forearm of the trooper he was talking with away and pushed him away. An Essex officer then pulled out his taser and deployed it, though one of the barbs stuck on a button that rendered the jolt ineffective. McFadden then swung at the officer before several more took him to the ground and managed to get him in handcuffs to arrest him.
Was the button okay?
Defense attorneys on Monday said that McFadden was a military helicopter pilot, is now legally blind, and had no physical way of carrying out the threats he made on May 17th. So a blind military helicopter pilot, Vietnam War vet, wearing a Trump 2020 no more bullshit hoodie, tried to steal a helicopter with a shotgun. They tried tasing him, it didn't work, so he struck out in anger. I hope I'm that peppy at 71.
There's a lot going on here.
Yes. Well, that's a fun, detailed story right there. I mean, damn.
Michigan man.
Yeah.
He's just trying to save people.
Yep.
Police are always getting in his way.
All right, you ready?
I'm Michigan man.
Here we go. Fake cameras removed after not deterring crime.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
thought
right.
that was gonna do that?
Sorry, like that. There's nothing more. That's the headline's it. What more do you need?
The headline is it's just letting the criminals know. You know what I mean? Like, all right, we know you know that they're fake, so we're taking them down. The next cameras you see will not be fake.
Oh, yeah. You know those cameras we got all over the UK? Yeah, those
Yeah.
are real.
This is like a step above putting out a sign saying, you know, CCTV in operation. This is like, no, we're gonna tell the fucking news. Let everyone know.
Well, everyone knew that they were fake cameras, so people started fucking with them and like destroying them and whatnot because it's not like they were being filmed, and it just didn't go well.
I mean, it did. It went fine.
Oi, give me your airship.
You're not the boss of me. Thank you.
Nicola Sturgeon apologizes to people accused of witchcraft.
Good for her.
Sorry.
She's the prime representative in Scotland.
Sorry.
They wish they had their own prime minister, and this is her, SNP party head leader person.
Yeah, they have their own parliament.
You
But
should-
they just
you
agree
should
with
let them.
everything the UK parliament says.
Yeah,
If Jeopardy was a female,
Of the show, Jeopardy?
or the
if you like turned the show Jeopardy into a person and made it
Yeah.
a woman, which is less than a person,
yeah.
that's
Huh.
Loving the lesbian hair.
So
Nothing screams "take me seriously" like lesbian hair.
well, you want to know why we should take her even less seriously than her hair? Not only is she apologizing to people accused of witchcraft and doing it without the proper spelling of apologizes.
Ha! Was that a pun?
Yeah, well, she's apologizing to people that were charged between 1563 and 1736.
Ah, well, they're probably not listening, are they?
probably not too bad
Well, they're
about it.
witches, so they very well might be.
Well, that would imply that burning at the stake is an ineffective way of dealing with witches, which, as we all know, is incorrect.
It was thought that 4,000 Scots, most of them women, were accused of breaking the Witchcraft Act between 1563 and 1736. Miss Sturgeon also told the MSPs that Parliament could choose to legislate a pardon to those convicted under the law more than
Why?
250 years ago. Which is
Are things going so well in Scotland that you've not got to talk about actual issues anymore?
yes, because the Witches of Scotland campaign had urged the government to offer a public apology, saying it would send a powerful signal.
Yeah, we're bored.
Yeah, right. We know you've got nothing to do there.
See, guys, we're relevant. You need us. Big government, yay. Fucking hell.
Witch hunts took place in many countries during that period, but academics say Scotland's execution rate was 5 times the European average. Thanks, Protestantism. Where's the part that I love so much?
It's the Scots. They're a violent people.
Today, on International Women's Day, as the First Minister on behalf of the Scottish Government, I am choosing to acknowledge the egregious historic injustice extend a formal posthumous apology to all those accused, convicted, vilified, or executed under the Witchcraft Act of 1563.
Yeah, that'll bring them back. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure your posthumous. What would you even call that?
It's not even groveling, is it? It's just
Posthumous
sorry.
pardon.
Because, as she said, it was an
Sorry about that,
injustice on a colossal scale, driven at least in part by misogyny in its most literal sense. Hatred of women.
No, it was hatred of witches.
Yeah, it really was. It really, really was.
So you're saying that only women can be witches? Because that is very sexist, Nicola. Where are all the trans witches?
But you're actually so desperate to find a progressive issue to carry the fuck on about that you're apologizing to witches from the 1500s. For fuck's sake, woman. For like how embarrassing. But it's not, because BBC News covers it and it's like, oh, here's this really awful. Oh Jesus. Somebody's looking at shots. cats and all the witches because they deserve to be shot with silver bullets or whatever takes them down. Fuck them. Dirty Cat Mechanic, thank you for the $18. YouTube is done for. I unsubscribe to Premium and we'll be deleting the app soon. I hope to see you guys again on another platform. Whoa. Okay, well... okay.
Right.
I don't use the YouTube app on my phone. Do you guys?
No.
I use the
Occasionally.
browser version, so I don't have to deal with ads.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I do. It's yeah. Fuck ads.
And that's if I use YouTube on my phone as well, which I rarely do.
Yeah,
I take a link and that fucking logo comes up. I'm like, no, back. If I'm on my phone, I'm not wanting to fucking watch a video as you know, this trying to like how to do CPR and a fucking YouTube app.
No,
pops up. Like, no, I'm not. No, no, thank you.
Oh, baby. Let's just stop and appreciate. God. Eva Green really is something else. Look. You can see a little shadow jiggle when she leans forward. It's great. Okay.
The shadow jiggle.
Yeah. Fatty57, thank you for the $20 and the scenery. Let's go with that.
Panoramic vista.
Yeah, Ham and Beans is right. You can still watch YouTube. Just use ad block by all means. Like if you're not, turn on that pesky ad block. Also, turn on no script. Do that. And if you're on your phone, you don't want to use the app. Listen, I understand the YouTube app offers additional features and functionality that the browser version doesn't. Totally get that. Understand that. Not having to deal with fucking ads, 100% worth it. In my opinion.
Agreed.
Yeah, and you're right. I'm not going to watch DIY videos, whatever the fuck. It's for music, man. That's the only time I ever use a YouTube app on my phone is when I want to listen to a specific song that I don't have on my phone.
That's fair, but then like you can't lock your phone. So you can't put your headphones in and go for a stroll.
On my Android, I don't know what version of Android you're using or whatever the hell. Maybe it's the particular phone. You can set apps to not turn off when the phone is locked, and I have for that particular browser.
Interesting.
I use Firefox Beta mobile. Moving along.
I'm more of an alpha.
So you remember the box of heads that was stolen, right, Sinatra?
How could I forget?
Okay. Drunkle, there was a box of heads that was stolen off the back of a medical truck. Person didn't know there was heads in there, but that's what was in there.
Oh, it was like someone stealing an Amazon package from someone's porch, and they get home and it's just full of heads.
It was quite literally a 20-inch by 20-inch cardboard box. Yes, and when they got it home, it was full of heads. They're not saying they haven't recovered the heads, and they haven't caught the person.
They haven't recovered the heads.
They haven't, and they haven't caught the person either, and they're still asking the public for information and help of return of the heads.
You're trespassing.
Oh, hell yes!
They don't believe you.
What?
就算这里是他又怎么样啊？一个人有这么多土地，大家分享。
What's he saying?
Says that it's wrong for one man to own all this. He says you should share it with all the people.
Yeah. This is America. We don't share land here.
Come on! $40, you deserve it. You people deserve it. It's fine. Trimble, thank you very much for the $40 just because you said recently you wished you saw this more. I wish I did. I mean, Costner. Fuck yeah. Drunkle, you still feel like that's nothing but like jerking oneself off?
I was just keeping quiet, and then you just straight called me out, didn't you?
But you said that before when it first played, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you don't recognize the awesomeness of that?
It's not that freedom, you know?
Yeah.
It's.
If you,
I mean, well, am I going to get a fucking episode of Peep Show and it'll just be like them just being charmingly befuddled? And that'll be my English pride.
Not
right
at all. You find a fucking animated sequence of Lady Britannia stabbing some fucking filthy immigrant in the throat with a fucking her spear. I would.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. For $1,000,
Yeah, well, yeah, you got the queen kicking ass.
I've got the queen kicking the asses of ninjas.
No,
as well,
don't
so
get
I get
me
immigrants,
wrong.
so-
I don't mean any old immigrant, because regular immigrants are fine. By all means, immigrants are welcome here, as far as I'm concerned. I'm talking about people that sneak in to blow things up. Lady Britannia should spear them. You should hire someone to do that animation and charge money for it.
Apparently, she's working from home from now on.
Lady Britannia?
The Queen.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, she's dying this year. I'm telling you.
Stop.
That's not a threat.
Prognosticate. Yeah, well, I'm not saying it does. I just think it's unnecessarily morose.
No, I think it's happening. I think it's this year.
Thank you again, Fatty. It's greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's Old Man Enfield. Perfect suggestion. How about the guy with the narwhal tusk? That was peak Brit. Yeah, that's why haven't you taken advantage of that? I want to make it for you. That narwhal tusk guy, he was a fucking warrior god, man.
My favorite bit is he just happened to be carrying it at the time. It's not like, oh, it's kicking off on the bridge. Stay there. Let me go home and get my narwhal tusk. Yeah, he just had it to hand. I don't know if someone getting stabbed by a biological spear is. I don't think YouTube's going to be happy with that.
Well, I saw somebody who did some pretty good art off of DeviantArt, and it was a comic book style of like him standing up, and it looked very much like, the classic Renaissance sculptures of the Archangel Michael stabbing the demon, except it was like that British guy with the narwhal tusk stabbing the dude, stabbing the terrorist. Cool. Yeah, it was great. Like when I was thinking like get someone to draw that, animate that, that's what came to mind was that comic book image that guy had drawn. It was fantastic. Moving along.
So, box of heads.
Yeah, box of heads. Human leg found in a bag in Brooklyn, just blocks from where a torso was found. We're finding the parts.
Yeah, it sounds like someone was just falling apart as they were running down Jamaica Avenue right there.
No, this is a mob hit.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like a little bit, huh?
It's like that episode of Archer where Krieger
I was thinking exactly the same thing. The Italian Prime Minister.
Yeah.
I thought they used a king.
The appendage, which police said appears to be a leg, was
appears to be, but we don't know.
Hold on.
We're still doing tests.
Yeah, it could be an arm. I don't understand.
Yeah. Let's all play knee or elbow.
It has this thing on it that looks footish.
Yeah. The fingers are small and stumpy. Almost like toes.
And yes, we call it the heel of the palm, or it might be a heel. We're not sure.
The elbow of the leg.
Yeah. It was not immediately clear if the possible leg had any known connection to the woman's torso found inside a garbage bag in a shopping cart on March 3rd.
Odd.
There were no identifying marks on the dismembered body found near the intersection of Pennsylvania Ave and Atlantic Avenue. The intersection? If it's a mob hit, that's a pretty shitty one. That's not the best place to dispose of those things. Storm drains and marshes, man. Come on.
No. You sometimes you want them to know. It's about sending a message.
That's when you shove a canary in their mouth and leave them in the trunk of a car in long-term parking at the airport.
I mean, it's not just got to be that.
Well, not specifically. I'm just saying as an example.
What if actually this isn't, they're talking about someone just dismantled a little Lego guy and just left it around places? We don't know if they're not on about Lego guys here. Box of heads? Could have been Lego heads.
Uh-huh.
I mean, could have.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord. Twice in one shot. I wish that scene lasted longer because it cuts immediately back to Josh Brolin, and that's unfortunate. Like, why didn't they just leave it on her? Do you know I frame by frame shadowed out the good parts?
Oh, that must have been devastating.
Yeah, it was...
What a waste.
Well, going over frame by frame, I mean, it wasn't. It was inducing. Let's put it that way. Gamer Valine, thank you for the $20. Greatly appreciated. Good. Entertain me as I run home from work to retire my jeans. My thighs destroyed. May they rest in peace. Is pieces. But did you friction the inside of your jeans thigh portion to fiber?
I think that's what we're hearing.
Sounds about the case.
Wow. May they rest in pieces. Huh. I'm curious how long you own them jeans for, Valine. Honestly.
15 your jeans in your jeans.
Moving along,
Yeah,
Walmart
man.
employee accused of stealing money from customer's wallet. The customer's wallet was in a fucking grocery cart in the parking lot.
Right, yeah, they missed that bit.
Yeah. Thanks.
What we call a finder's fee.
Yeah. Thanks, local news, for telling that, and Kelsey Rogers for not being an asshole about it. In Clearfield County, Pennsylvania, Walmart employee. Yeah, never read the first line. Fuck, I gotta remember that. Travis Dixon, 45, of Clearfield, was working as a cart pusher when he found a wallet in one of the carts and took around $800 in cash, according to police files. You know
Wow.
You know what's funny about that is he didn't realize that Walmart had cameras in the parking lot. That's how they got him.
Well, I thought they were fake cameras.
Well, yeah, it does happen. Yeah. Okay, let's go down a little mini rabbit hole here, shall we? Because I did last night. Multiple fires break out in Central Park, New York.
In New York? Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
Yeah, multiple fires break out. And you can see, like, we've got, like, scorched earth working here, you know? Just go.
Yeah, we found the burned remnants of a body missing a leg and a torso.
Right. So maybe that's what it was. It was meant to conceal the murder scene or additional body parts. So anyway, they scorched out in different locations too, right? So I'm reading this story about several fires breaking out on Tuesday, sending plumes of thick smoke wafting up Upper Manhattan. Oh no, that's where all the journalists live.
I mean, it's New York. Did anyone notice? Just a bit of extra shit in the air.
Well, like the Upper East and West Side of like New York is wildly expensive property. Like that's when I say that's where all the journalists, like literally, that's where they all live. It's super, super high end real estate.
We're getting from this then that this person, this journo, managed to shit out an article without even leaving the house. They just looked out the window and went, "Yeah, I could write about this."
Yes. Oh, Ebony Williams here. Hey, Ebony. Good to see you out there. Now, what caught my attention was this, quote, "There were probably 3 or 4 fires I saw to begin with, and it sort of spread east of the hill," said Sky Cleary, a writer and philosopher who lives in Harlem.
Sky Cleary? That is a porn star name.
Right. Whom is a writer and philosopher who lives in Harlem. She goes on to say, "I don't want to make any presumptions, but it's definitely suspicious."
Fucking Sky Cleary.
Now,
come on.
Right off the bat, I thought, okay, you live in Harlem and you use the phrase "spread east of the hill." Sugar Hill. That's the only hill that is referenceable in Harlem. That is really high-end real estate. Okay, Sky Cleary, where did you get the money to move anywhere near high-end Harlem, right off of Central Park, to see where the fires started in multiple places as a writer and philosopher? What the fuck? Who are you, Sky Cleary? So, I look into it. Sky Cleary is a feminist philosopher.
That's about right, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That's not her. That is Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir is the longtime consort of existentialist philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre. And she is a wild, raging feminist beyond all belief. She is one of the famous signatories.
Why are all these journalist activists?
Thank you. Not only it gets worse, Sin. Just follow me on this rabbit hole, okay? Like I said, it started with fires in Central Park, and here we go, right? I'm like, who are you, Sky Cleary?
Yeah, I think Sky Cleary is the perfect person to talk about smoke in the air, isn't she?
Yeah. Her 2 books are How to Be Authentic, Simone de Beauvoir and the Quest for Fulfillment, and How to Be You, Simone de Beauvoir and the Art of Authentic Living, both by Sky C. Cleary. Now, I was like, okay, you're writing about Simone de Beauvoir, The Art of Being Happiness, raging feminist, one of the famous signatories of the 1977 French petition to the government to remove sex with persons under the age of 15 from the criminal statutes.
Apologizing to witches burned at the stake in the 1500s.
Yeah. Just what are you doing with your life, Sky C. Cleary? Who are you? Well, let's find out. Oh, she teaches at Columbia. Okay. You teach at an Ivy League university? Who are you? Oh, well, she's an Australian who got her bachelor's at Sydney University in Australia. And then at Macquarie University, she got her master's of business. And then went on to get her PhD also at Macquarie. And then got hired on. Now, Sky C. Cleary is a PhD as well as an MBA. She teaches management, business management, while being a philosopher and a writer. She teaches business management at the Bernard College at Columbia University, where she previously has worked, get this, at the New York Public Library and in a prison teaching incarcerated persons. She spent over 10 years as a, ready? International equity arbitrager and management consultant.
The fuck?
And I was like, arbitrage? Okay, there's an obscure word that I don't hear outside of economics and people saying ironically. An arbitrage opportunity is where you it's commodity trading. It's related to that.
I was thinking diamond heists.
Well,
sounds arbitragey and capricious.
Arbitragey.
For our purposes here, what it refers to is buying a commodity in one place at a low price because of the conditions in that particular locality make that commodity of a low price. Then moving it distantly over to another locale where the conditions there make it much more expensive. And then reaping the rewards off of the profit.
Just selling things, really, isn't it?
Well, no, buying and selling things. Well, the distinction is that, like, buying and selling stocks, it's like, buy low, sell high. Okay, yes, but it's a global market where everybody has access to it. The point in doing arbitrage or arbitraging an opportunity is that where the same commodity has different values in different locations. She was an international equity arbitrager. So equity, funds, specie, capital, money, internationally, okay, that is in one place, taking it and moving it somewhere else to another country in an attempt to arbitrage profit out of it. And this is what she did. This is what she did for 10 years before going and teaching management at Columbia College while writing feminist philosophy books.
Yeah, that could be anything, though, Polly. That could be people trafficking, You
It
go
could
to
be.
Japan, get a load of Asian women, bring them over to America. You'll get a good price for them over in Japan. They're fucking everywhere, Bring them over to America, you get a brilliant price for them because it's a rare commodity.
Now,
well, not so much.
Darren Root said, okay, well, calm down, Darren Root. Is there a point? How does this relate to the fires? I said it was a rabbit hole, man. My point is, what was this woman doing staring at fires in Central Park?
Sky Cleary was staring at the Sky C. Cleary was staring at the sky, just going, it's me. And then this ruined her view from her Harlem apartment. No, Upper Manhattan apartment.
I'm saying, what are the odds that somebody that they randomly quoted at the Gothamist, I don't want to make any presumptions, but it's definitely suspicious. I saw a bunch of fires spreading east towards the hill in my totally not hyper-expensive apartment. Okay, what were you even doing talking to these people? How did they even get a hold of you? What were you doing out in the street that they came up and talked to you, ultra-rich lady? Who are you? Oh, shit, you're a lecturer of management and a feminist philosopher from Australia who's an international arbitrager in a former life. I don't know. This was just the rabbit hole I ran down last night, and I thought I'd share it with you. So what's my point? Weird shit happens when I'm looking for shit late at night.
I mean, what's Sky Cleary's point? What is the point of you, Sky Cleary?
Okay, you want to move on to something that has even less of a point but is entertaining?
She chose that name herself, by the way.
Sky C. Cleary?
There's no way that's like her actual legal name. Yeah, if it is, it's because she changed it.
Could be.
It's like, oh, my name is Crystal Chandelier.
You know how criminals often return to the scene of the crime to witness the
Yeah.
fruits of their labor? I'm not saying Sky C. Cleary was involved. But she's the one who said it seems suspicious.
Yeah. She's the one who wrote about it as well on a slow news day, presumably.
Yeah. Is it possible that
Well,
she'll be
we
writing
had,
about it later in detail? You know what I mean?
We've had one major news story just completely disappear without a trace in the past couple of weeks. So,
Which one?
that weird cold one.
Oh.
I already
COVID?
forgot what it was called.
I mean, hell, the Afghanistan withdrawal story disappeared like a fucking fart in the wind.
Well, when
Yeah.
when you lose an embassy, they really try to not highlight that.
Yeah. No. Fair enough. Okay. 18-year-old arrested 8 times since New Year's Eve is now in jail.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yeah. There's the list of his 8 crimes starting on December 31st, all the way up to February 21st.
Oh, wow. Right.
There's
Okay.
Yeah.
He's busy motherfucker.
Yeah. So
You would think
in
it
short.
could go like 2 days.
Yeah, well, yeah,
2
I know.
days.
Yeah, it's
New
he went
Year's
more than 2.
resolutions only last
He went
11 days.
Yeah, he went 11 days and then the very next day. So, stolen car. Oh, wait a minute, not stolen car. No, wait a minute. Stolen car and using the victim's credit card from the car to buy gas.
Or
And then
the stolen car.
yeah, stolen car. And then he tried to steal a vehicle, again, stolen car. And then a 17-year-old were accused of running off with a backpack that contained a wallet, 6 credit cards, and a pair of wireless headphones or earphones. It just goes on. So, stolen vehicle. No, wait a minute. They were sleeping in a stolen vehicle.
Don't fall asleep in your stolen vehicle.
Yeah. And then
Textbook error.
Police responded to Corvada Avenue, receiving a report of a suspicious vehicle. They say it was stolen, and Reeves was in possession of it. And then finally, another stolen vehicle.
It's just theft. A lot of stealing.
Yeah, he is a Khalil Reeves. You want to take a guess? Want to take a guess? There he is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I'm not drawing any conclusions. New York City man rescued twice in 2 days on Arizona hikes. What is it with people not learning lessons more rapidly?
Yeah, there seems to be a theme. Are you telling me people are stupid?
A New York City man who needed to be rescued twice on consecutive days while hiking in northern Arizona is urging others to pay more heed to winter weather than he did.
I mean, any heed would be more heed.
Pay more heed to winter weather than he did. That's who.
He did.
I'm assuming
like
people
the
at
past tense
ABC
of
News
heed.
know how to construct sentences because this is just. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm a teacher and I'm a TA and I grade papers all the fucking time. This is awful. You're speaking in the passive tense. You ended with a fucking a preposition. You don't even have a fucking period here.
I mean, it could be a pun. It's like, was it he did? It was not.
What's the pun?
Did he heed it? He did. It's the past tense of heed. He did.
Oh, Guy Riffett found guilty on all counts of rioting in the Capitol.
Did?
He did. You want to find out what all the counts were? Let's find out what all the counts were. A Texas man who's the first to stand trial, yeah, you said so, in storming the U.S. Capitol on January 6th was found guilty Tuesday on all charges, including obstruction of an official proceeding. Okay, that's it. Okay, Guy Riffit
It's
was also
always-
found
it's
guilty on
always
making
storming.
threats to obstruct justice, transporting a firearm, and bringing a firearm to a restricted area he refused to leave.
And crossing state lines.
Yes.
It's always storming the. It's either the insurrection, Capitol riot, or storming the Capitol. And
I
this
mean,
is
that's
what happens.
that's it.
This is what happens when 3 companies own all the news outlets.
Yeah.
It's Travis Gardner for the $3 and the Ricky Spanish saying, sorry, I got butt hurt last night, just on my last nerve last night. Oh, don't worry, mate. You're all good. We had a chat about it anyway. It's fine, mate. Thank you for the 3. I don't think you were butt hurt. You're fine.
The government sought to
Keep quiet.
cast Refit, a member of the Texas 3%er militia group, as a ringleader of one of the first waves of the mob that breached the Capitol from its west side.
Breached.
Did he have a gun on him at the time?
Probably not. He just has one somewhere.
Well, I mean, he very well might. I don't know. It's just not being very clear about it.
Oh, well, that means no, then. Because if he did, mate, you know, of the news around this, they'd have the fucking make, model, colour.
I got nothing. Hey, Gamer
Oh, they
Apartments.
describe it in great detail. Oh, I saw a news. Brilliant.
Fuck yeah. Gamer Apartments available for rent for under $350 US a month. Comes with a full gaming PC setup and nothing else.
Not even a blanket.
Well, there's a, like you know, you get a gaming chair and a gaming console and a gaming computer and a gamer keyboard. You know.
That's fine. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah, well, it's
$150 a month.
The mattress
Sign me up.
is immediately beside the bed, you see? So you can just like roll over and get onto the computer. And then like when you...
There is a mattress there.
There
Fucking mate.
is.
Brilliant. So 300, that is a bargain. $350 a month.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, considering what I'm paying right now, mate, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah,
I won't even play games. I just call it my secret wank apartment.
With the esports industry going from strength to strength, all kinds of innovative products have sprung up over the last few years aimed at helping gamers, whether it's something simple like chopsticks you can use while you play. Hold on.
Chopsticks, you can.
Why though?
Okay. Let's keep the Cheeto dust off of your keyboard.
they're one-handed chopsticks.
I mean, all chopsticks are one-handed.
Well, you know what? Well, you kind of have to hold the bowl. That's the idea, if you know what I mean. Like it's.
I like it though. It looks like the kind of thing you would give to kids when they're just learning how to use chopsticks.
Gadget proves it's a game changer after doing battle with a variety of snack foods. Now, I have tried eating Cheetos with chopsticks. It works. It's good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on the strength of this clip thing here, you know, because if you're trying to pick up, say, a Cheeto with that, you could just end up, you know, snapping it in half.
Yep. Well, no, you gotta be gingerly, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I can be gingerly when I'm pooning motherfuckers.
Pooning them.
Pooning, 360 no scope.
Okay.
It's a gamer word, one of the less offensive ones. Travis Gardner for the $3 and the Ricky Spanish saying that is just a dorm.
Yeah.
Basically, yes.
Well said, sir. Well said.
That's a little bit bigger than the office I have at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there a bed in there?
No, one couldn't. Actually, it might be a lot bigger because I don't even think we could fit a twin-size mattress in here right now.
Well, I think the main idea of those chopsticks is you can put them down without having to, you know, they got, you know, teriyaki or whatever sauce all over the ends, and you know, you can just.
Oh no, I mean, I wouldn't say that's the main point, but that is certainly a feature of it.
Mm-hmm. I like that it's got the extra control stick here coming off the side. That's quite nice. It's quite nice.
What do you think that's for? Control the strength of the pinch.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think it's for. You see the little flexi point, like they're held together, and then you push down on that, and it causes them to come apart, and then, you know, through spring pressure, they push back together.
Ah, okay. So my Cheeto argument is thoroughly debunked.
Yes, unless this has the unstoppable force of a lobster claw or something. Yeah, it's fine.
Mm.
Now that all depends. This could be a complete fail of a product because it, if you get 3 men to pry those 2 chopsticks together, it could like snap an arm like the jaws of life if you let them go.
I say I like a chopstick. Oh, most of my friends do actually. Well, for my friend's birthday, I bought him some lightsaber chopsticks. They were Darth Maul. They had magnets at the top, so you could stick them together and make a dual lightsaber.
Nice! I bought my friend fucking lightsaber chopsticks, but I didn't know about the Darth Maul ones. I should have got those for him.
He fucking loved them.
Well, yeah, so did my friend. He's a total Star Wars nerd. I got him the blue Luke Skywalker ones because he's old school.
Yeah, we ordered Chinese that night so we could use them as well.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with lightsaber chopsticks. They're great ideas.
Oh, certainly not. No.
I mean,
I'd like some old school fucking broadsword chopsticks. You know?
Yeah.
Well, that's just called a knife.
You're right. Of course it is. Yeah.
That's just called... So yeah,
Fucking
try
idiot.
using 2 knives as chopsticks. See how it goes. I think they're a wee bit heavy. They're gonna, won't be good.
You know, like paring knives,
Only if
steak
you're
knives.
Yeah.
Only if
Yeah,
you're
you don't want to
weak.
be putting paring knives or mini swords up to your lips. That's not a good idea.
Really not why you're like still staring at your monitor because you're gaming so much.
That's right. Yeah.
Hmm.
Warning over simple acts that could produce an incorrect rat result.
Well, this isn't a rat. This is a hamster.
So apparently anything and everything can fuck up one of these rapid antigen tests.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That kind
Yeah,
of
yeah. Didn't I think it was on the old iteration of the AAA, but didn't we have an article where some president in like South America or Africa like swabbed a melon and sent it in and
Oh,
it
yeah?
came back as positive?
Oh shit. I remember there was a spate. I think a load of teenagers found out that it was something like if you drink cough medicine before taking your test, then it'll come out positive, and they were using that to get off of going to school.
How easy it is to fuck up these tests if you go through the article. The packaging now says this: do not eat, drink, smoke / vape, brush teeth, or chew gum for 30 minutes before taking a saliva rapid antigen test. So
Sit on your own silently doing nothing for 30 minutes.
right? Like, I mean, so this is, you covered everything. You can't do nothing. And I was amazed, not on this list. Apply
Suck dick isn't on there.
because everything orally you can do is on there except for suck dick, eat a woman out, chapstick or lipstick. That's the only things they missed. Because everything else oral is pretty much covered.
Loss.
Yeah, they shouldn't have put brush teeth. They should have put the entirety of dental care using a water pick.
Well, I
anything.
think they assume people just don't floss.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, every time I go to my dentist, that's the question I get from the hygienist. She puts her fists on her hips and goes, "Have you been flossing?" Yes.
And you're like, no. She goes, oh, you. Oh.
I think I'm the only
Little
person
scout.
who buys those like floss picks at my local store because they always have dust on the bag.
And every time you walk in, they go, "Hey, it's the floss pick guy."
Do you use them?
Yeah,
Are they from China?
I don't know.
You should look.
You've got COVID.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. I wouldn't want to jam anything into small spaces where bacteria could grow that came from China.
Next joke here somewhere.
It really is. Wow. Phrasing. Holy shit. Moving along. Adidas has stepped up. Latest to close Russian stores following invasion. Oh no! What are the
God.
Slavs
We had
going to
this
do
Friday.
without their tracksuits?
I mean, this one might actually hurt them more than McDonald's and oil, you know? Holy shit. That's a war crime, isn't it? Like, you're affecting the civilians now.
This is war on civilians. No!
It reminds me of during World War II, right? Because you had to like having turn-ups on the bottom of your trousers was actually illegal because you were using too much material.
Mhm.
And women didn't wear tights, pantyhose, as you call them, but they would just take an old tea bag and they would like make like a brown watery solution out of that and paint their legs brown, and then
Right.
even draw a line going up the back so it looked like they were still wearing them. That's what I'm picturing these guys are going to be doing now, except it's on the side of their leg, just not up the back.
You don't think that Russia isn't a...
stripes up the trousers, right?
I mean, it's Adidas, though, right, with the 3 stripes. You don't think Russia's a wash and Chinese knockoff
Oh, dude.
4 or 3.5 stripe pants? Like, it...
Got 2 stripes. It's clearly a knockoff, man.
Have you not seen 4 stripe track pants? I have.
Oh, yeah.
It's sad, but I've seen them. It's like, really?
We're not all poor, or we're not all rich enough to afford actual Adidas, Polly. We don't need your elitist horse shit.
And I have made this argument before.
Sometimes we need Nalia.
I have made this point before. I'm a fan of Adidas. I will not buy Nike because fuck Nike. Everything is just so radically overexpensive for no good reason. I'm not a sneakerhead. I just want my shell toes and my gazelles. That's it.
I got a pair of Nike sneaks for like $50. That's not bad.
Did you? Okay, yeah. I'm talking about like the whole
rich?
Air Jordan I don't know what to call it. What's it called? Psycho something. It's crazy.
We'll all be rich enough to afford all of these brand name clothes if we do start a hip hop group called 4-Stripe Track Pants. It's an instant hit.
Yeah, we're so broke we can't afford what y'all ballers have. That's how hood we are. They'll believe it. Okay, moving along. VHS videotape sales almost double in Australia as the forgotten format stages a comeback.
I still have a fuck ton of these.
I've got a fair few, yeah. I don't actually have a VHS player for them, but I've still got them.
You don't have a player?
No.
You know what I found the other day? And by other day, I mean last year.
Was it another leg?
No. It was the bottom part of the upper part of the torso.
Tapes.
It was 3 VHS tapes, my childhood copies of the original Star Wars trilogy.
Nice. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So they're pre-Lucas special edition fuckery in proper 480p.
The first VHS video I had was first Spider-Man movie. Got it for my birthday with a VHS player.
Dude, I got the Star Wars trilogy from Goodwill a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well,
this relates. Ham and Beans just says, who keeps the VCRs running? I was down at a Goodwill and found new old VCRs.
We do.
Completely unopened. They were Toshiba.
Oh, really?
Yep. The new old tech.
Did you open them? Because unboxed.
Yeah. I mean, so they would have the foam in them and the instructions and the original like remote and everything. And
batteries.
Yeah. There they were at Best Buy. And fucking Goodwill.
That was, I mean, for people our age, is that the VHS player played a big part in our lives. Big part. I mean, this is why I had fucking Spider-Man and my sister had The Matrix and Starship Troopers, which is why I know so much about those 3 movies, because I've seen them countless times. They were the only fucking videos I had. So I've seen them fucking millions of times. Remember that name? And fucking Neo came up. So what's his actual name? I said Tom Anderson. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it so many times, man. Fucking VHS was the shit.
Holy, look at this. I have this.
To make copies.
I literally own that. It's the box set of The Godfather.
Huh.
Look, there it is.
I have that as well.
Isn't that crazy, Sid? Look at that. Holy shit.
I've got the DVD box set.
Yes, I do. I have that VHS box set. I have the DVD box set, and I have the Blu-ray Coppola restoration box set.
Ah.
Because they keep coming out with new editions, and I can't not buy them.
Yeah, it's like the Disney version of gangster movies, isn't it? New remastered.
The Coppola restoration was worth it, though. It's
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It had a new DVD commentary from Coppola on it, and he's a great talker to talk about all the details of what was going on while they were filming. And man, especially with the first Godfather film, the production studio hated his guts. So I remember one time when I was in the bathroom stall, and I was in there, and he goes, I wasn't in there like crying or whatever. I was in there literally using the bathroom, and two of the production assistants came in, and man, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life hearing them talk about me as the director. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He's a complete asshole. He's totally incompetent. This production is going to get shut down. That guy's definitely going to be fired. I already heard from so-and-so at the studio, at Paramount Studios, they're going to fire him. He said, I didn't leave the bathroom for 20 minutes sitting in there. Now, Sin, this is
normal for me.
This is after he had... This is after he had filmed the scene where he kills Sollozzo and the police chief, where Al Pacino, where Michael Corleone, like that incredible scene with all that intensity. It was after he had filmed the scene where Sonny is like, hey, nice college boy wants to get into the family business. You think this is like the army where you shoot him from a mile away? You got to get up all close and shoot all over your nice Ivy League suit. That whole set of scenes had already been filmed, and they were calling him an incompetent who didn't know what he was doing.
I guess who didn't know what they were fucking chatting about.
Right? It's a great example of no idea.
Down. It turned out one of the greatest movies ever made.
And just the background stories. He's like George Lucas, of all people, who was a uncredited editor on that film. Ooh, Weeble legs. Travis Gardner for the $3 still have the box set of JFK and Apocalypse Now. Nice. Do you have the best box set of Apocalypse Now is the complete dossier box set. It comes in a little thing that looks like a manila envelope with a wax seal on it, so it looks like an intelligence report that you're opening. And inside of it is a double edition DVD with all the special edition stuff. And yeah, it's worth getting. It's called the complete dossier Apocalypse Now.
I've never seen it.
That's a good watch.
Fuck yeah, it is. Best Vietnam War film ever. Fuck Platoon.
It's
I like
also,
Oliver Stone, but still.
what's his face in it?
Lawrence Fishburne?
Oh, the other one.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Harrison Ford.
How is that the other one?
Harrison Ford literally is in it.
I thought we were just naming black people. Kanye West.
No.
No.
No, but Lawrence Fishburne literally is in it as like a 15-year-old kid.
Oh.
For like a significant part of the movie. He's a gunner on the boat ship.
The guy who played what's his face?
Morpheus. That's Lawrence Fishburne.
Vito Corleone. Fucking, why can't I
Marlon
remember his name?
Brando. Yeah, of course Marlon Brando's in it. Yeah. That's why
Marlon Brando also played
he's Colonel
Jor-El,
Kurtz.
Superman's father.
He did.
He did.
He did. And recordings of him from the first movie appear in the second movie, though he wasn't actually in it.
Before Marlon Brando, he's the one who actually made the white t-shirt and blue jeans combo famous from him in Streetcar Named Desire. Before that, a white t-shirt was seen as like an undergarment.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It is true. Why would I say it if it were not true?
Because you're talking shit?
Yeah, you say a lot of shit.
I don't understand why that was a question that was...
I think we were just doing Marlon Brando facts.
Did you know that Marlon Brando also... we won't get into Last Tango in Paris. That's a rabbit hole, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, people are still tangoing in Paris.
M4 Sherman, thank you for the $4. It's so weird being born in the early 2000s and we're talking about VHS or the original Xbox because everyone younger generation looks at me like I'm 50 years old even though I'm in my early 20s. Well, it's funny you say that, M4 Sherman, because I hear what you're saying.
I feel so old.
Well, So there's the youngest guy in like our Discord group friend, Zelthor. Okay, I'm always busting his balls about being young. He's not actually that young. He's 21, 22, I think. But
still young enough to annoy me.
Right? It's like, you get away, you bother me, boy. It's I take every opportunity to be. Someone mentioned a VHS tape. I'm like, now Zelthor, that's VHS. They were played on VCRs, video cassette recorder. Now, what you would do is put the tape into it, and he screamed into the mic and peeked it right out. He goes, I had Wiggles on cassette when I was a kid, Polly.
That is such a strange sentence to shout.
Yeah, you had the wiggle, so you never saw the VHS quality titties.
Hey. You guys, Polly, do you remember the first DVD you ever watched?
No.
Oh. Am I weird for remembering these things? It was pitch black for me. My sister bought a DVD player there and then. Well, yeah, and there and then bought a copy of Pitch Black, Vin Diesel. We went home and we watched it. And then my mum was like, "Oh, can you pause it so I can have a wee?" And so I got paused, and I was just my mouth agape as I'm staring at the screen for this crystal clear pause. None of the lines, you know. There's no one person's hand going up and down constantly like it was with a VHS. Crystal clear pause. I was in awe.
Oh, Trimble. He also played Dr. Moreau. I watched The Island of Dr. Moreau last week with the riff tracks playing over top of it. Fuck, Marlon Brando. You gotta see Brando. If you haven't seen The Island of Dr. Moreau and Brando and what's his name?
Hey, yo, that's RoboCop.
Yeah, Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
No, he never played RoboCop.
No, I seen the photo.
Where's RoboCop? Where is it? Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it there. No, it's VHS warehouse graveyard discovered. A warehouse in Perth's outer suburbs has become a graveyard for thousands of VHS tapes abandoned after the closure of 2 video rental stores. I want to go through this.
Yeah. Oh, what a day. You bring along a friend as well. You'd be like, "Oh, mate, remember this one?" The guy hadn't seen it. You haven't fucking seen it. Oh, you'd spend all day in there, mate. Bring a bottle of whiskey. You got to do a shot every time you find a movie that both of you haven't seen.
Oh God, I mean, can you imagine all the crap that's in there, like, you know, exercise videos and aerobics and how-to videos and children's bullshit.
Hey man, aerobics videos got me through my teenage years.
Accurate.
Pornhub wasn't around then.
Patio Furniture sees Blade Runner on DVD. Where? I'm looking.
This photo itself, I could spend ages.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking sweet. Yeah, we're all just staring now.
We're just staring like,
oh, there's the Godfather right there in the center. Those are those. It's it from the other side.
Where it belongs.
See it? Yeah. Yep. That's awesome.
I can see Bert and Ernie.
Can you?
Yeah, so the column next to RoboCop, but it's just the top of the yellow tape at the top. You can just see them poking their heads over.
Oh, I can see E.T. right above the yellow tape.
Oh,
See? E.T. See it?
Nice.
Yeah. This is like Where's Waldo, the VHS Spot'em edition.
I like that, actually. I might grab hold of this article, make a game out of it. Now find Train Spotting.
Wait a minute, there's not one RoboCop, there's 2. There's it on VHS.
RoboCop 2, yeah.
Yeah, VHS and DVD. Or a very small VHS.
RoboCop 3 as well?
Jesus Christ, it is, you're right. There's 3 RoboCops there. It's RoboCop and RoboCop 2 on DVD and then RoboCop 3 on VHS, it looks like. Yeah, the one in the center is RoboCop 2. I didn't notice that. That's great.
RoboCop was a strong film, mate. Dun, 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 dun.
Damn
dun,
right.
Dun, dun, dun.
And RoboCop 2 is highly underrated. Frank Miller penned. He's even in it.
Oh,
What?
No, I'm just looking at. There's another photo. Like, oh, there's more to look at. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaned over.
Yeah, okay, there's, and again in the center, there's the Godfather.
Yes. It's managed to make it in all 3 photos.
That's something worth putting in all 3.
Look at this, the Star Wars trilogy for the first time on DVD, 22 of something.
They got the posters and everything. Awesome, man.
Man,
This is a veritable treasure trove.
It
of
is.
memories.
Absolutely. The pair said they had observed an unprecedented demand for their VHS collection, with some of the rare tapes fetching up to $400 online. I mean, you two are this is awesome for you guys. It has around 25,000 titles. Holy shit!
I don't have a VCR.
This is also why you should be going to places like Goodwill, because they always have shit like this. And
the American Pie.
And garage sales.
Oh man,
This is very, very cool. Very cool.
yeah. I have a VCR. I do. It's a Sanyo.
Good outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to. I don't have any. Like, it's got RCA plugs coming out of the back of it. I don't have anything to plug it into. So, I mean, there's the question: how do people do that? Like, there's lots of channels that do, like Red Letter Media. They watch VHS all the time and play it on their large screen, LCD TV. So, how would you attach to your computer? Is there a card you can get that has RCA plugs on it? Is that a thing?
Probably, yeah. I mean, look, you just thought of it, so 100% someone else has in the last 10 years.
Well, everything else is available USB. If I go on Amazon, there's probably like, USB, and on the other end of it is, 2 RCA plugs.
Plus, I mean, there is.
I have one of those.
Do you really? Why didn't you
TV,
just say something then?
There you go.
He just sat there silently while he has the solution in hand. Fuck.
Updating archives.
Yeah, it's called
David.
it's called VHS to digital something. I'll see if I can find the link for it.
Yeah.
Okay, moving along. Top intelligence chief warns troubling strategic convergence with China poses threat to democracies. No. Really? Thank God Australian intelligence is on top of things.
All of these fucking boycotting of all these companies and everything as well is just pushing Russia closer to China.
Well, I mean, like, China's looking for, like, global expansionism. Yeah. The only question is whether leaders are going to pay attention. Whether Biden and whoever is the Prime Minister of Australia this week and Trudeau, whether they're going to pay attention because they've got virtue signaling to do.
I sent you that link, by the way.
Ooh, leave a links. Travis Gardner, thank you for the $3 with an Amazon link. Converter Amtake composite adapter. Cool, thanks, man. And then Sinatra sent me a link, so we'll see whose is cheaper. I still have an Amazon gift card that I haven't used from Christmas, just sitting there. I didn't know what I was going to buy with it.
Used to see whenever there was like a film being played on TV, my father would always record it on VHS.
Mm-hmm.
So you fucking even now there's like so many piles of videotapes with like Jules or something written on the side, and if you were to watch it, you still get the ads and everything from that era as well, and that shit's priceless.
The ads are better than the movies. Far and I watch commercial blocks all the time from the 1970s. It is as close as you can get to a time capsule kind of. Well, they are kind of a time capsule. Yeah. And you realize just how charming advertising was in the 70s. Like, it was, we got this stuff. Would you like to buy it? It's kind of cool. As opposed to now where they're like, look, tits. Here, buy donuts. It's like, wait, what? I'm sorry, Sin, you were saying?
My aunt did that. She would record fucking everything, and when she died, we ended up just chucking it all, and I regret that so much.
Yeah. There was for before cable, just the terrestrial channels. Yeah, BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and Channel 4, aptly named. And they always started thinking it was like a number 4. but it would split up into a load of pieces and like spin around and then reform into a 4 again. And when I see that now, man, the nostalgia just fucking hits me. They have not used that since like the mid 90s, you know. Any Brits in the chat? Well, there's not going to be any Brits in the chat. It's almost 4 a.m. But any Brits who are listening later on in the future, you know the thing I mean exactly.
Oh, Patio
It just makes you
Furniture
feel
has
little again.
Star Trek: The Slow Motion Picture on Laserdisc. I want that.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone remember where we parked the ship?
Oh, and I sent you that. I think it was only 90s, but the video of like a commercial compilation from the 90s that I want to watch.
Yes, you did. We were thinking about watching a bunch of, because we were talking about watching videos on old commercials on Noir Bar, because Far and I binge on like old TV commercials, because there's so many great channels. Check out Pwnage. There's Pwnage 8, Pwnage 13, Pwnage 10, because those channels keep getting struck, and this guy Pwnage keeps just making more and more channels, and he requests that people send their old video VHS tapes to him, and it's the best ones are not cut collections, they're from a particular day. So it'll be February 13th, 1978. Somebody recorded a football game, and then he has cut out just the commercials from that day. Fascinating to watch. Especially the news. God, that's the most depressing part, to hear the news break. You get to your journalist be, journalists.
Yeah, but also the hair.
Yeah, everyone's a hair bag. It's true.
We should. That sounds like a AAA special to me. That sounds awesome. I'll grab a couple of.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, like we could all bring like some of the favorites. Immediately in my head is a Tango advert, which I fucking loved.
Okay, first of all, nobody who know. Star Trek: The Slow Motion Picture did not suck, and that many exclamation marks is just not necessary. It's misunderstood. It's fine.
Like me.
I mean, it's not the worst of the Star Trek films.
Oh no, oh no, there's a lot worse.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying it's great. It's not the best. The best one is Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. My favorite one is Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. So
Well, that's because the rule is every odd number Star Trek movie is shit.
Yeah, it tends to be the rule. But Star Trek 3 is kind of like pissed on for no good reason. Search for Spock wasn't that bad. It had Christopher Lloyd as a Klingon in it. I mean, Doc Brown Klingon's kind of cool.
I like Doc. Did you watch that movie yet? Nobody.
Oh.
Fucking knew it was good. As soon as he said Christopher Lloyd, Sinatra's going to talk about Nobody now.
Because Doc Brown Murderer is the best.
Oh, he is, yeah. I watched it again the other day.
So good.
Second time. Yeah, first time to, watch it. Second time, see the details, don't you? Oh, amazing movie. Bob Odenkirk, mate. Fucking hell. Travis Gardner for the $3 in the Ricky Spanish says there was a TV show called Secret Life of Machines, and they had a VCR episode which has that Channel 4 logo. Travis, thank you for knowing the one I mean.
I know that.
It was
logo.
also the beginning of a show called Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, because it was a show talking about a show that was made in the 90s. It wasn't. So, but it was made, to kind of be shit by our standards.
Oh, there's no question, Anna means you can absolutely fall asleep to Star Trek: The Motion Picture. That's why people call it the slow motion picture. It's a slow burn, man. It's just long shots constantly as they're going into the V'ger energy cloud. It just go on for like actually 12 fucking minutes of just them moving through special effects. It's crazy. Moving along.
By that time, you've grabbed your own blanket from under the bed. You're falling asleep.
Yeah. Poutine off the menu in France and Canada after Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine.
Dude, what the fuck is that? Is that chicken?
Oh, no. Those are cheese curds. On top, it's French fries, cheese curds, and then gravy over top.
Oh, no. Cheese and gravy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't like cheese curds myself. I don't like cheese. It shouldn't squeak. Now, some people,
you shall meet.
Some people love it. I'm not a fan. Now, I've had poutine with fries and then like mozzarella and gravy, and it's good. The squeaky cheese I can't deal with. I know some people just love it, but I can't. No, I'm not down.
No, this doesn't even look appetizing.
What about fries and gravy without the cheese?
Oh yeah, chips and gravy, fucking
Okay,
national standard, mate. Of course, yeah.
Okay,
Like,
just
if
wondering.
I'm sat there and someone's eating this, they go, "Oh, do you want a chip?" Nah, you're right, mate. I ain't touching that shit. In fact, I'll go sit at a different table until they're finished. That looks fucking disgusting.
The bread has the audacity to say "ew."
What does that mean? What?
I mean,
Dom
I've had your
O'Leary,
food.
what have the Kurds done now? It's
Yeah, you've had our food, Sinatra. You had a roast beef dinner, mate. You said it was good.
No, Kitty Stalker, this is not a Babylon Bee. This is legit. A French restaurant serving poutine, a famous Canadian fast food, has been forced to pull its star attraction from its menu after a backlash over its name. Maison de la Poutine, a specialty restaurant throughout France, has pulled the dish from its menu completely after becoming the subject of threats.
I mean, I don't blame them. This does have oniony vibes to it, doesn't it?
Oniony?
Yeah,
Oh!
onion.
The onion.
I totally disconnected that statement. I thought there's no onions in poutine.
Well, there's everything fucking else in it. Why not?
Yeah, Space Cadet Polly, ready for launch. It's a little scatterbrained. It's fine. Okay, moving along. Alec Baldwin accuses those suing over Rust shooting of targeting him because he has money. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah. And I mean, they're not just suing you because you've got money. They're also suing the director and the production company because y'all have money.
It's more they're suing you because they want money.
And you shot some people.
You shot someone.
Yeah, I mean, no, someone's.
But look, if that was anyone without money, they just go to jail. If you got money, you get sued instead.
Well, see, I know this is the thing. If it had been anybody else other than you, Alec Baldwin, that bears repeating, you'd be in a jail, not whining to your friends in media and doing your really, really bad Trump impression over and over and over again.
There's some new dude doing Trump shit on SNL who's really not bad.
I haven't seen it. I haven't watched SNL and like I've seen clips, but I haven't watched Saturday Night Live proper in forever. I got the first season of Saturday Night Live. They're not quite ready for primetime players. Like I wanted to see if it actually ever was funny. I got it from perfectly legitimate online sources, and yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, I don't. Saturday Night Live seems like some fucking primary school shit. Apart from the Jeopardy sketches with Sean Connery, they were pretty funny. Let It's Now, that was all right.
Yeah.
It's very, very miss and the occasional hit, in my opinion. But fucking, what's his name? The guy from Kenan and Kel, Keenan something. He had his 1500th sketch the other day, I think. Which is quite a lot.
Yep. And again, it just shows you the insulation and isolation that happens with Hollywood celebrities where they really believe that they are like of a separate certain class. Like my opinion should be broadcasted on politics because I act in movies and have a high profile. That means I understand how you should run your life and what morality is. And so when I, shoot one person and kill another, it's, no, I'm the victim. I'm sure it was a really shocking, traumatic experience for you. But again, anybody else would be held in prison until they had worked it out. You never saw handcuffs, Alec. That's because of who you are and the money you have. That's why you're being sued and not sitting in a fucking cold, damp jail cell.
And we know you're watching, Alec. We know you're watching this show right now.
Good point. It's not like he's listening, but
why?
It's just
because you're not in jail.
I got some breaking, depressing news.
Oh no.
I mean, you want me to do the dolphin, but really slow and sad?
So, as of I think half an hour ago, the price per gallon of gas in California is now more than the minimum wage.
What is the minimum wage in California?
I think 750, 725.
Bucket of chickpeas.
Well, that's great. Yeah, but Stephen Colbert said it. We are willing to bear this. He said it. He spoke on our behalf collectively. We Americans are willing to put up with whatever we need to.
He didn't say able.
755 for premium. Yeah, 755 for premium.
And the class divide widens.
Jesus Christ.
I want more of that shit to go on, a lot more of Stephen Colbert doing things like that, because I want the bunch of idiot celebrities singing Imagine backlash to occur again and again and again, to the point where people like this that, listen to me while I explain to you how international affairs and global politics should work, because, I stand in front of a camera and read lines I didn't write. Like, I like Alec Baldwin as an actor. You should probably shut up about stuff that's way the fuck outside your field of knowledge, you crazy bastard. And again,
I think it was
screaming at your daughter on a recorded message that she's a whore and blah, blah, blah. If you were anyone else other than you, Alec Baldwin.
I think Anthony Hopkins said you need to stop listening to actors when it comes to politics, because most of all of the actors I've met are fucking idiots.
I've got to find that clip. That's great. Anthony Hopkins said that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Massive brawl in Cuarto
Hopkins,
versus Atlas soccer match in Mexico leaves 3 in critical condition. So, I have this story for you, Drunkle. It's not just you people.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
It's just something that English football fans get blamed for a lot, but this is fucking everywhere. It's all over Europe. Mexico? Good God, they take this sport seriously.
I think you guys should start doing the football thing, like hand egg thing, and counting each goal worth like more points. So the score is something better than like 2-4, and it's like a huge thing.
It's just a different sport, dude. I mean, you gotta let it go.
I can't. The only sports ball worth watching is baseball, so
But then it's like boxing, Even if there's not a knockout, it doesn't mean nothing happened. It's a game of fundamentals. There's a lot of defense. There's a lot of attack.
Yeah, it's the same defense they use for the WNBA. It's about the fundamentals.
Fundamentals. we know can dunk.
About the fundamentals. Is that? I've never heard that about the WNBA. Is that really what they say?
Drama.
Oh, really? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it is what they say.
We know can dunk, but good fundamentals.
Okay. Bid to use satellite to track rescued bird of prey caught in TV antenna. There he is.
Aw.
Okay, do you want to see him caught in the TV antenna?
I do.
Okay. It's actually not funny, but I can't help but find it funny. Okay, so I'm just warning you.
Stupid bird.
You should be laughing, but I don't know. It just makes me laugh. It's just like you just ran in there and couldn't get out, huh?
Again, this is bird of prey privilege, osprey privilege. Because if that was a pigeon, they'd be like, fucking leave it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They just leave it there to starve to death. I mean, it flies around and eats mice and whatnot. It's not as majestic as people make. It's the distressing sight of a male osprey trapped by its claw on the television aerial antenna. Distressing. I don't know. I laughed when I saw it. Maybe that makes me a mean prick. I'm not certain. But
there's got to be an American team called the Ospreys, hasn't there? Like they were playing at the time and they were losing. Someone's just sat, like a fucking whole town sat there watching the match, and this Osprey's like, not on my fucking watch, motherfucker. Comes in, fucks with the signal.
Okay, so I promise to keep you up to date on the moon garbage. The originally blamed on SpaceX. There was a separation capsule segment that was going to crash into the moon, and then it was like, no, it's going to crash into the lunar surface. It's actually a piece of Chinese space junk. On it is gone. Nobody taking credit or blame, whatever, for this thing is plummeting towards Luna. It finally hit.
Luna.
It finally struck. I told you I'd keep you up to date, and there it is. The abandoned rocket hits the moon at 9,300 kilometers per hour. What's that in normals?
I got baseball news for you.
You're not measuring space by miles, Polly.
Well, no, but I can make sense of it. But just miles.
You're not measuring it in kilometers either.
Yeah, you're measuring it whatever you want. I'm just trying to. I'm coming up with a number for people that have actually landed men on the moon. You know.
I noticed that you said on the moon.
Well,
so
I'm willing to be flexible. Why aren't you?
The MLB has knocked the opening back another few weeks because they still can't reach a deal with the players.
Really?
Yeah. Another 93 games missed.
Damn. Fuck. I mean, I don't get what the issue is here. It's like, look at the state of the moon. You know, you're not the only thing that's fucking crashed into it. It's got more pock marks than a fucking acneed pubescent teenager.
A whole series of jokes just ran through my head, and all of them I can't say. Not one. Anyway, I'm gonna let you imagine what I had come up with there.
I got an idea.
Yeah. Who cares? Well, because I promised to keep you guys up to date, and I'm interested in space news. You guys know that. I've got a game that's all around space news, space stuff rather. So yeah, it finally struck. Nobody's willing to admit that it was theirs. And all of those pockmarks, man, that happened in the extreme ancient past.
Most of them.
Yeah.
Still matters.
Yeah.
I mean, each one of those craters is a little bit of history, and now there's an extra crater out there. Abandoned rocket. That's fucking awesome. There's going to be millions of years from now, fucking there could be explorers coming over here, and they find an abandoned rocket on the moon. Well, it's going to blow their fucking minds.
Well, remember when we were doing that on Noir Bar, that astroarchaeology, that's an actual field of study? I mean, that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. That's something. Moving along. Endurance.
Oh, yeah.
Shackleton's lost ship is found in the Antarctic. I love this.
Perfectly fucking preserved as well.
Yeah.
I say perfectly. I mean, this is still underwater, but this is
awesome. Look at that fucking phone.
The endurance. And it did.
Yeah.
It really did.
The icebreaker going out there.
Icebreakers are cool as well.
Accurate.
There's Elephant Island.
Yeah.
Man, it's so close to Chile. Chile.
You mean Chile is in hot or Chile is in cold?
As in country.
As in where that wine comes from.
Yeah. Look at that.
And where those miners were.
That's so sweet.
All these fucking sea life and everything. They have no idea. They're just like, I'm on a boat. No, mate, that's fucking Shackleton's boat. They don't know where they are. They don't know the significance.
They don't even
of
understand.
This. That has nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
A submersible.
Is that just the top of it, or is it just flat?
Yes, it's currently.
It's just flat, Polly. That the submarine divers go 2D to go underwater.
Don't get surly with me.
Submarines.
Don't.
Build it yourself.
You son of a bitch.
They turn into line segments to operate the vehicle.
It's just a really big butterfly knife.
Hold on here. There, surly Otter has come out. I am angry by your statement, sir. I am upset with what you just said. There could be flat submersibles. There's a reason. It would be really aqua dynamic.
You gotta lie down in them as well.
No, it could be I thought it was fucking remotely controlled. That it just had cameras and like attachment arms on it and whatnot to explore the Shackleton. You bastards.
It looks like that's some guy saying, "You bastards."
Look at those bastards out there. See? Ham and Beans gets it. It's probably an unmanned sub. Yeah, what's wrong with a flat unmanned submersible?
Let you answer that question yourself.
Surly Otter
Yeah.
is justified in surliness.
Hey, you got change too.
Yeah. I got out of my
Surly
comfortable
boots.
clothes and put on a suit to be frowny in.
The surly suit.
Starched and stiff. It's stubborn.
Okay, dozens riot, fires set in major Western Australian prison. Oh my God! A riot involving 100 detainees at Western Australia's largest prison, so Western Australia, is under investigation after some inmates scaled a roof and set fires in their cells. Didn't they have ceilings? That was my only question.
One of those outdoor prisons.
I guess so. Acadia Prison in
Waraloo.
Somebody go ahead and hit that 350. I was Waraloo. On Perth's outer fringes, so Perth, was brought under control on Saturday night after almost 6 hours of unrest. 2 officers were treated for smoke inhalation after they set fire to their knot ceilings. A prisoner was taken to the hospital by ambulance after a medical episode required. So lots of smoke. The incident came days after 2 prisoners and 5 staff tested positive for COVID-19, prompting restrictions on social visits.
Oh boy.
I can't see my woman for a conjugal hand job. And they started lighting fires. Attempts to negotiate with the prisoners were unsuccessful. See, this is more than Trudeau did. Attempts to negotiate with prisoners were unsuccessful, so riot squad officers were deployed. Well, he didn't even try and negotiate. He just, declared an emergency and deployed the fucking thugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's actually, if I can consider that a negotiation, though. Like, it's like, right, what are your demands? Well, we want hand jobs. Can't have them. Send in the riot squad. That's like, basically, he probably just rang him up. Hello, is that prisoner? Yes, this is prisoner. Hello, this is the mayor of...
No, hold on.
Waraloo.
You can do a passable Australian accent. Why aren't we getting a radio play version out of this? I want to...
You got a passable, all right. Fucking, all
But
right.
you can. I've heard it. It's good.
You said passable a second ago. Is this the spokesperson for the riot in the prison? Yeah, it is, yeah. Okay, well, what are your demands? Oh, shit, we haven't really thought about that. All right, you guys going to behave? No, probably not, no. All right, negotiations are over. Send in the fucking firing squad. Like, it's not really a negotiation, is it? It's just like, right, stop rioting. No. All right.
We hadn't really thought about it. We were too busy trying to find flammables. I don't know.
Want 20 meat feast pizzas and Steve's a vegetarian and 1 vegetarian and a chopper fully fueled. No. Send in the riot police, mate.
Yeah, I've got good news for you. I was talking with Far about that. I was like, did you hear Drunkle do his Australian? And she goes, yeah, it wasn't bad, actually. So there you go. Authenticized.
So we went from passable to good to wasn't bad.
How much praise do you actually need, man? I mean, seriously.
More than you are giving.
I don't know how much, but yours isn't enough.
Shocking.
All right, titular article.
Struth.
Can you name this ancient, blood-sucking, dick-shaped, which I couldn't put in the title, creature? It's Joe Biden.
It's me, sir. God damn it.
Earliest known ancestor of vampire squid and octopus, named after U.S. President Joe Biden. Yeah, don't mention that it's shaped like a big old dick.
Vampire squid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually named it after
like
Biden. And I thought it was great. I thought it was so
Pokemon.
appropriate, right? Because listen, it's ancient, it's spineless, it's a dick, basically.
It can't talk.
It's not very smart. It doesn't
Can't walk.
It doesn't have a neural net at all. Like not only not a brain, no neural net. It's that's actually a fairly apt name. Well done.
I think the squid might be smarter.
Yeah. So they it's a 328 million year old fossil.
Whoa.
Well, that's what happens when you run for the presidency 4 times. It's going to take a while.
Well, it's just, yeah. Is it the fucking 1900 BC crime bill?
Scientists believe it is the earliest known ancestor to octopuses and the vampire squid. I looked up why it's called a vampire squid. Okay, so when it stretches out, it's got like a connective tissue, like around its hood, so it looks like a vampire's cape. It doesn't actually suck blood.
Have you got a photo of that? Because that sounds cool.
No, but I could.
I mean, please do.
UUID.
It's a vampire squid doing his Batman thing.
Right. No, vampire squid.
Yeah, there he is.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Looks like the Jupiter mining ship Red Dwarf.
Holy shit! When it spikes up, that's scary.
Don't put your dick in that.
No.
Don't tell me what to do.
I see. It was advice.
I typed in vampire squid, and it's nothing but pictures of dicks and Joe Biden. I love it.
Potato, mate.
Joe Biden is a fossil from The Guardian.
Sometimes they do all right, The Guardian. Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, the broken clock and all that. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, it's like the Saturday Night Live of journalism.
Molly Okami. But is it also a historically racist squid, too? Yes, one would have to assume. Yeah. Oh, and much like a squid, is slippery as fuck and difficult to pin down to any one thing. See, it's perfect. I totally get it. They went into
squeeze into the tightest of spaces.
Oh no! You took it one too. Oh no! Okay, that's it. The show's done. We're over. That's it. I don't have a game, and fuck, that's it. Just yeah, we're done. You brought the whole show to a crashing end.
Yeah, we've all got talents.
We do like a consistency.
Holy fuck! I mean, that was both good and mind-blowingly terrible at the same time.
Now that's a talent.
Yes. Yeah. All right, you guys doing a rollover?
I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
I'm rolling over in bed, mate. Yeah.
So, you guys, thank you for being here for the latest AAA meeting in history. And that's not just any old record. That's a ghost poo fucking AAA with capitals and AAA with the A stands for ampersand record. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It took my fucking car to accomplish it.
Oh.
But we did it, damn it.
Chat. The squid says your ink ain't black. Fantastic.
See, did it again.
All right, there it is. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. I'd like to thank everybody for their very generous donations. Yeah, and coming out late too, which is extra awesome. Drunkle. Oh, Drunkle.
Yeah.
Where can they find us next?
Oh, right. We're going to be back on Friday on the Sinatra Says channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island, Polydub.
Wait, no, I think we're going to fire it up at 9:30.
Yeah?
Can't have Polly keep the record on that one. No, I'm kidding.
I refuse. You know what? When you come back next week, there's going to be a little trophy in the back there where that lamp is that's not turned on. And it's going to be, I'm holding the record. It's mine. It's
all right, but you got to send the trophy to all of us. So when we will. Well, when I take it off of you, I'm going to display it.
No, it won't be part of the background.
You have to remove it.
It'll be a movable object. It'll be an NFT. Right. There's only one. No one can copy it. And so when you guys do a later stream than I will DM you the trophy and then delete mine because it's an NFT. There's only one.
Making it very much worth my while to be incredibly late from now on.
All right. Sincerely, I'd like to
God,
thank
it don't
everyone
even
for the
exist
donations.
yet.
You guys are awesome and
God, I
awesome
want that trophy.
and awesome for coming out late. So, you know, Drunkle was sick on Monday, still managed a shitty show. I was incredibly late today. We still managed a shitty show. So, yeah. Sinatra, do something stupid on Friday, okay? Let's.
You mean my show?
No, you mean Shelley.
Okay, I'm just calling it quits right there. Holy fuck, before Drunkle says something else.
He's tired. He's crabby.
Yeah. All right, and I'm
He's
surly
all tuckered out.
after that flat
Done with these
fucking
squid
submarine joke. They're possible, you know. I'm gonna find all the flat submarines and be ready. I'm gonna start just mass tweeting them. Bastards. Have a good night, everyone.
Say it.
Drunkle, say goodbye.